Hello YouTube, Joey here from Team Brain Infinity, bringing probably one of my favorite topics to talk about in this live stream with three guests here. My
Oh
first guest is
yes.
obviously my teammate, Jalen.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Oh
Then we
yes.
got Connor again.
Hi.
And we got Chris.
And
He's been
enjoy
live
it.
stream
'Cause
before.
enjoy this because this is gonna be the first time you ever see my face. First and only time.
Hey, you're on the deck profile.
That is true. But then again,
But other
people
than-
barely see that. But then again, people barely saw that anyway.
Oh yeah, all of us are here because we all agree on this topic that needs to be talked about.
Oh yes.
We need to stop something, and we need to start something.
Oh yes.
No.
So,
It's not like we need to start something. We need to shine some light on some shit that people have been trying to cover up since all the fucking beginning of the game.
Yeah.
see, usually I'm one who cares about privacy and consent. This
But-
time I only asked one person for consent. The person who started this bullshit. Not anyone else involved. So, I'll let Jalen and Connor give the backstory on this and any details they want to go over before I'm ready, because I have the thing set
All right,
up.
Connor, you want to start or should I?
You start, and I'll just follow
Oh
up.
yeah, no bias comments. I'll mute any of you if you
Oh
start
no, this
giving
is
away
not
shit.
going to be the bias. Like you said, this is backstory. Okay,
Yeah.
this is how it came from my perspective. I wake up one morning, I'm just like, oh, it's the NA group, the thing I love to go to look on to see posts of trades and other cool Buddyfight shit. Out of nowhere, I see a post that's from 11 hours ago by my good friend Daniel Benedetto, and then I just see all these fucking comments. I see just everyone I could possibly know, at least that's famous enough around the group and in Buddyfight community in general, just arguing continuously. And then when I look at the logs on how long this has been going, the post itself, like I said, was 11 hours ago. The last comment until another comment came up, that's all I'm going to say, until other comments came up, was 7 hours ago. So people were arguing for 7 hours.
Yeah.
How? And then when it was 11 hours ago, that was when I was like early in the morning. So that means they were probably somewhere around midnight or a little bit earlier and didn't stop until like 5 in the morning.
Yeah. And then
Based on what it seems.
yeah. And then I found this all out by going to a hangout with Jalen and Joey and just reading this giant wall of text.
Didn't we spend like an hour going over it because people were interrupting me?
Yeah.
Yes, but even so, even if we
I
cut
enjoyed
down
every second of it.
Even
Yeah.
if we cut down people interrupting in between every line you read, that would just roughly say that would remove 30 minutes. So even so, it could have at least took you 30 minutes to 40 minutes to finish reading all that. Because remember, 7-hour argument.
Yeah. That's a number of
To be
an argument.
I'm gonna have to read this a little slower because not everyone has great hearing or is a quick reader like me or you guys. I have to be considerate of all our viewers, so I will be taking this a bit slower. Oh, the awkward background.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Awkward background.
I apologize for that.
It's completely fine. I've had worse.
The backstory on the post. So
Yeah.
after people realized how kind of toxic that post was, they decided it's best for people to not see this. One, so they don't see the ugly side of people, and two, so they can still keep their image to most people that probably haven't seen it.
Image, quote unquote.
So, as the post was going to be probably before it was deleted, Joey asked me to record and scroll down the post.
I forced him to do it on the spot. Just beware of this. I did not give him options.
Yeah, like I
That's
just
because
told
Joey's
Joey
smart.
basically what I've
I
been
was like,
saying
I can do it later.
here.
I'm like, no, something's gonna happen to it.
That's because Joey's smart.
Now.
It's because you're smart.
Yeah.
I just have great intuition. Jalen hates it so much.
No, I am glorious.
Hey, at least this time your intuition paid off
But it always pays off for me.
for you. I want it to benefit me. I want to benefit the team,
Yami
not just
Tage,
yourself,
Yami
Joey.
Tage.
Why I can sack like a pro, Jalen.
Yes.
I'll show you guys what that means later, but let Jalen get back to his thing.
Alright, so after literally the point where I got the video, I was thinking like, oh, I missed a couple of comments after I went over it, and I was like, time to go look for it again, and then it was gone. I'm like, and then Daniel, one of the people involved in it, well, who made the post in the first place, told me it's better if it's deleted, and then he goes like, people shouldn't see that side of me or anyone else. I'm like, well, I have some bad news for you. I documented it. He's like, you didn't, and then I said, yes, I did, and I left the smiley, and then I just left the smiley face, and then he just like,
Yeah, two things. One, it's not good to hide those things. Two, they come to bite you in the ass.
Like, really, don't act like a dumbass to begin with, and this won't happen.
Daniel admitted it was wrong. I talked to him about it. I said it was a necessary evil action to do, but I do not 100% support it. Nor do I support the dumbass arguments that spouted from this.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm here to rip on all of the community. People already know me for saying the community is stupid at times. This is where I get to show it. From the people we know.
So the community...
People you probably all know. You subscribe to Hunt the Surge, you subscribe to...
I'm just glad I didn't get involved.
Team Sack for the win, AK Cursive and Roger. You know those guys? If you do, then you're gonna really know another side of them you haven't seen yet.
Okay, right. Let me just say something real quick.
Oh, I love how we have basically our average viewer count already.
So small group people know that I have the channel Team Dark Zero 10 subscribers, one being Hunter Surge. Okay, right now I don't care if people know who I am. I don't care if you unsubscribe right now, because I am going to throw all my thoughts of this community in this stream.
Hit him, baby.
So is it time to show it, or do we say anything else?
No.
Oh, look, and Joel's watching, and he's even saying Kershaw screenshot it all.
Okay, but I bet you didn't do anything with it.
Oh, Joey, the screenshot? Yep, it is. All right.
Okay. So, you guys ready?
Here.
Joey,
I'm
present
ready.
to
Hold on. Disclaimer before anything, if any of you have a problem, just direct to me.
No, direct it to... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we have to show Chris's picture. Salt. He brought it for all of you viewers that love us so much.
Yeah.
A giant thing full of salt.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's get back to this. Present
Yeah.
everyone. Okay, so here's the video.
You're gonna full screen it? Yeah.
I have to HD it now. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pause. Daniel started this post with a couple of the people that I'm not going to name. Okay, it's come to my attention over the last few weeks that there's been a few attempts at flaming and instigation during our weekly Buddyfight stream, which is the DMV podcast on Twitch. That is solely the work of a group of individuals. If you have something to say, by all means, contact me. I'd be happy to squash it. I'm not going to call anyone out by name, as you know who you are, but these attempts at sabotage or revenge is really immature, and quite frankly, anonymous posting is also cowardice. Just know we know who and what is going on. We know you just have massive salt, so tread carefully. Specifically to the one individual that they felt had come onto the stream randomly, called me a hypocrite by all means. Conveniently, always happens when I walk away. Please come tell me that. I'd be happy to explain the difference in the two scenarios, especially when the one regarding me is all made up. That is all. So that is his comment. I will not be making any other comments on this. I'm going to be reading down it the whole time. So
the comments are
you guys
for after we get through this mountain of text.
And I still do not decide to comment, because I already said I believe I do not have high regards for the community, and I never really did after a while ago. And this is why. Because I knew stuff like what this was going on. So, let's jump straight into the whole thing. Give it a couple seconds, scroll down. Couple more. Let's see. Can I skip around this a bit? Okay, here we go. Kershaw comments. I have no fear in telling anyone I called you a hypocrite. It's true. Let me explain why. Let's go back a little bit to the DMV stream a few months back. During said stream, you felt very comfortable, rightly I might add, calling the members out on bashing players, not decks. That is absolutely fine. I couldn't agree more with what you did there. Now imagine my surprise when I'm watching the usually excellent stream put on by yourself and those you tagged, and you, without hesitation or provocation, suddenly come out and say that you thought that most of the players at Paris, being the Paris WCQs, or Buddy Fest, I don't care what it's called, didn't know what they're doing, in quotes, quoting Danielle. Feel free to go back and watch what you did as immediately after you walked off. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, there's a delay between the stream and what's live, so by the time we had all seen this, you'd already walked off and didn't return for a good hour. I called what you did hypocritical because it was you, bashed because it was. You bashed other members of the community for needlessly being rude to other players, yet vehemently defend and rebuke this allegations against yourself. This does not, as I said on the stream, set a good example, so please feel free, happy to explain the difference between these two scenarios, but denying what you did only digs the hole even deeper. And then Kershaw posts a link to this thing, just saying check it out, because that's true. And then the direct quote that Kershaw targeted here was, yeah, I'm not too impressed by the Paris Regionals, not at all. I mean, I'm looking at this and I'm like, seems a little too good to be true. I mean, it's real cute, but I'm looking at this and being like, there's probably maybe a handful of people that really knew what they're doing. That is quoted from Daniel, and Kershaw decided to put that here. Let me skip a little more. Jalen scrolls down. Daniel's following post. Sure, not a problem. I never said they don't know what they are doing. I said looking at the top decks and the amount of players, I didn't have a lot of confidence in the outcome. Not once did I bash players or trash talk about anything. I simply voiced a current skepticism. So what happened is I think you guys are just looking for a reason to flip it around after the scrubbish behavior shown during the DMV stream. So yes, there's a big difference between actually bashing players and made crude statements versus simply stating the reservation of analysis until lists and reported come out. Additionally, it's not my fault that you are so ready to jump on that revenge trip from the call out during the DMV. You guys, I heard, keep bringing it up in your streams and such, so clearly you are, who are involved are looking to start a problem, as this wasn't even referring to the people who topped the streams Daniel is talking about is Hunter Surge's podcast. I don't watch him, so I wouldn't know any of this. Continuing along. Joel comments, because Joel comments on everything. None of us care, in all caps, about getting any sort of petty revenge. You guys think whatever you want to of our commentary on DMV, but I'm not that kind of petty person. We bring it up in our streams as a joke, something we look back and laugh about, because outside of what I said about Justin, which I apologize for in the weekly I did after the stream, Justin Gee being referenced here, I feel that criticizing players and deck choices isn't a bad thing. It's kind of what I've always done on my channel. However, multiple of us are watching our friends with the guy who came third in Paris, and when we heard what you said, we thought he should know, and he decided to come and say what he said after hearing that. Going down a bit, scrolling down. Kershaw comments, well, actually, Daniel, you didn't say that either. You said that you weren't too impressed by the regionals, and that was real cute, and that you thought that there was probably maybe a handful of people that knew what they were doing. And since we're now throwing wild accusations around like they're going out of fashion, perhaps you're unwilling to admit you made a mistake. Simply saying, sorry, I screwed up, and not only are you forgiven, but you are represented as a good person. Instead of going to Facebook and throwing out threats at people who only know that it's at themselves or in confusing or misinforming the large majority of people who see this post is not the way you go about it. Instead, why not do what you suggested the people on the stream did message us, or did that not occur to you? Joel said, well, I was about to regarding the apparent revenge, but you felt we needed. And when the people who you feel aren't insulting are insulted, you might want to consider that perhaps you are in the wrong. I know that Kristen Jonas, I think that's the name, Christy Jonas, felt bad enough to log on to a Twitch at 1 a.m. to tell you that what he thought you did was wrong, and I agree with him wholeheartedly. That's cursive typing there. And Jalen goes up a bit too far, scrolls around. Is Jalen recorded this? Okay, Daniel here. Even in your quote, I don't see anything wrong with my statement. It leaves room for doubt in my own statement, as well as clearly states skepticism. Nowhere did I bash players for the tournament, and parentheses, and 24-person regional without a single dragon iron, magic, etc. on top does leave a lot of room for doubt. However, if I start quoting your streams, you will find a lot of quote, this player's a scrub, ... Does he play any good cards, ... New York meta is a fiasco, ... No one tests as much as us, and the rant that apparently went on for 5 minutes making fun of Stephen Kolb. Other issues, Daniel's basically taking fires at their stream now. Then Kershaw replies with Daniel, I'm starting to see this post as an opportunity for you to try and restart shit over the DMV. This is about what you did last night, not what we did several months ago. Please try and stay on topic. Two things, it was not several months ago because New York Meta being a fiasco. Yes and no, I'm not going to go into that topic, but this is in July.
Also, I just want to say, the whole reason Daniel even made this a post because he wants it to be public so people can see, just even if he didn't want himself to be looked at as a bad person, he wants to see how the Yoan goers or just people in general who start this argument can look bad too, and they try and keep it private in messages, even though yes, it would be more considerable to put something like this in a more private manner. He put it publicly, so then people don't go like say if like the word ever got out and it was in messages and then people sent whatever, and then people would just say like taking sides. Now you can actually see both sides looking like what I perceive to be jerks to each other.
Okay, well, getting back to this,
Yeah.
Where was I? Around here.
You were right at the end of Kershaw's part where you also put up you. Wait,
it's right here.
You started at and as I said, it doesn't
matter if you didn't see anything wrong in your statement. A lot of us did, including people who went. And your facts are also incorrect, as there are 27 people. Why does the text, which you think should have not topping, make any difference to the validity of the tournament? You're really digging a much deeper hole, and it's getting too deep to get out of. And then the Paris guy comments saying, let me leave some corrections. 27 people, 2 Magics in top 16, one top 8, 1 flawless and Swiss, and I beat him. Dragon 9 players got beaten early. Other random facts for you people. Daniel comments, so again, I don't see a problem with my statement. And the fact you guys felt you had to go about telling him, like I insulted him, proves you were looking to start a problem. You guys say the most rude things, and you seriously want to make a statement about this, huh? So.
And then honestly, after Stephen Kolb, he was fucking tagged by Daniel. He's just like, wait, what the fuck's going on?
Skipping this part, going straight down back to Daniel later, because this is all.
Because the other ones are just small comments, and you can read.
Yeah, unrelevant things. Then Daniel makes another comment saying, cursive, that may be a relevant post, but I'm referring to your latest streams, not the DMV. You guys are still as obnoxious as ever and have really changed. Well, maybe Joel's a bit more reserved now, but meh. So don't really try to say I'm starting stuff. That's Daniel taking some more shots. Paris guy coming back to saying, I'm just saying as a representative of the French community that your accusations of people not knowing what they're doing are wrong. People at top 8 like me and Yoav, Ciel, Shaley, or however you read that name, I'm bad with names, are consistent toppers over mainland Europe, so I personally just don't see a reason why we're getting all this hate, especially when it can all be avoided by a simple apology. Kershaw goes down, comments, so your facts weren't correct, and if we're using your arguments here, I do see something wrong with what you just said, as does Christian, Jonas, Joel, other people that he knows and friends with. Daniel says I'm not hanging on anyone. Skipping Kolb's pointless post. I scroll down too far.
I did skip like 2 comments when I was just
skip this. Daniel said genuinely apologized because he didn't know what was going on. Another person on the stream, I informed him, he shook his head. Kershaw replies of, which of we did, I would like to properly apologize for now. It is not your intention to mock anyone in this community needlessly. Roger comments, okay, so let's start saying I didn't watch the part of the stream where this happened. From what I've seen and heard, his post feels completely unnecessary when a simple apology would solve everything, basically repeating cursive. Daniel says, yes, definitely, I do claim that. I'm not sure what that was about. Paris guy then comments, no, what did not knowing what we're doing mean? If it wasn't hate, that's literally all I want to know. Joel was saying, explain the thing to Kolb. Roger was saying, pointless comment. Joel's saying more irrelevant stuff. Saying it's just all in good fun. We don't intend to insult anyone by making part of his jokes and quotes and everything.
That is
continuing to read. I will mute you people. Wait till the end. Cursive comment. As Curse said, I completely fail to see how what you said could be interpreted any other way than it was. And if Joe was to listen to what you said, I recorded number 3 of 8. I don't know why the hell you need to go that far. Then you arrive at the conclusion he did after reading the responsive one. The people he basically made fun of the stream. Some else comments saying posting this at 2 a.m. EST just screams of, man, I hope these guys aren't still waiting to call me out crap. That's hilarious, but completely irrelevant. Roger says, which is wholly pointless on the on the group since we have several representatives from Europe and Asia. Daniel comments, Chris, it means Europe is notorious for Vanguard players entering with trial deck in at 24 or 27, doesn't matter to people. That's probably a decent percentage. You missed the part saying real cute and too good to be true, as in, I really like this, but my skepticism's lie in the fact I wonder how tight the tournament was, so that's on you guys if you think that warning for rogues, yes, Ragings are still rogue and is being completely off topic here. The top, and hoping it's because they were solved is on you. That's about as much of an apology as you guys are going to get. As Daniel says, he's not really going to apologize for what they want. This completely something else. Someone says they didn't even know Joel apologized. Saying he did, you're going to say it. You're going to channel C. Then they get into an argument about a rogue deck, which will just completely
I
out of
don't understand how you just he tells Daniel earlier to stay on topic, then they get off topic.
All of them.
Logic.
All of them. Then French guy makes comment about trial deck entering and whatnot. Roger makes comment saying he thinks where the apology was. Someone says winning in Australia doesn't particularly count. We had 19 players, so he was saying he doesn't feel Australia was a viable place due to numbers, which is completely true and stuff. Now Daniel quotes one of the jokes Joel made on a stream about Stephen Kolb. Joel says not topped as one, meaning it's not rogue in his opinion, and then Kirship goes back, oh yeah, let's keep this on track. No one cares about the DMV. We've moved past it and you need to as well. No, that was what this whole argument was about. I don't understand how anyone moved past it. Then Steve,
I don't understand
then he tries to apologize to Steve.
To start commenting about it.
You guys made a whole flame war on it. I don't see how anyone has moved past it. Continuing on, Styles is still rogue, but he does not make it rogue. So then this is where they really get off topic and turns into another flame war. Reminding you that we're talking about
flame war
Daniel's one comment on the French guy. This all spawned from one comment that Daniel made and refusing to apologize in their eyes. I don't know exactly what happened. I haven't watched any of it, so I am not accurate for information. I'm just reading what's recorded here. Then they start arguing that Ragings aren't rogue, and Joel's like, okay, it's not more than Ein and plays better, which is basically that means you think Ein isn't rogue. So he's saying if Ein isn't rogue in this case, with your ideas, Ragings isn't rogue. Then Cursive says, I'm really starting to get quite annoyed. I like that starting. I love that start because that's how most of the viewers here should start feeling about this. A rogue deck is a deck which is not mad, but has a really good chance at winning. Oh, whoa. I forgot that happens. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Okay, a rogue deck is a deck which is not mad, but has a really good chance at winning. Why does this kind of deck topping make an event seem shaky in your eyes? I'll tell you what does make an event seem shaky. Getting completely basic rulings wrong. He starts referencing New York here and how completely topping everything else is inaccurate. In which case, I can make a whole other rant on this, but I'm gonna stay on topic and completely.
Okay, no, we're not gonna start a rant, but I'm just saying. Canada and Europe have had other small fucked up rulings too. So every event has had fucked up rulings in some point.
Somewhere in the game.
Also, no. And then just the last part. I'm not going to say anything else after this. None of the decks that topped, none of them, none, use that ruling to their advantage, period, in the game. The only one that possibly did was the Armor Knight player that went top 8. And he only used the ruling, I think, once, he said. So one person used it, and it didn't technically win him a game. He just used it once, and it was already on an attack that was going to be on a monster that he had a second copy of in his hand anyway. So not really relevant. Also, Devlon may have used it like he said, but did Devlon get in the top 16 and did it change anything? No, it didn't.
Yeah, because it took a spot.
Back on topic. Joel goes, anyways, just one last. Oh, fucking shit! I hate that fast scroll.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Joel continues saying, anyways, just one last note on DMV thing. Yes, I did apologize. You can find the apologies in the stream and a formal apology at the start of the weekly. Then Daniel says, nobody wants apologies, guys. It's nice, but no one needs. I don't care about the DMV stream or your channel for that matter, but on reviewing of each stream, I see constant attempts of clearly trying to excite the chat. So that is my issue, as it's only coming from this group, and by no one else has had issues. Now, what Daniel means here is by saying slander and hate comments, in other words, to start flame wars and blow up a chat. Someone said, then someone goes back to the fucking road deck argument. I don't understand.
I'm commenting back to Joel, who says it's not just New York, it's also UK offense. Yes, but Kershaw was using it only to target Daniel and the New York players.
Yes. Now, back on topic. Really back on topic about this whole argument, flame war thing. Kershaw's like, okay, let's see if that's true. He texts Vlad's player, he's like, do you want an apology for the player's friends? And then he says, yes, I would like that. And I think it would be, oh, you scroll back up, look at that. Kershaw replies, there you are. So not only would one person you've insulted like an apology state that they did not need or want or refuse to admit what you said could be constructed in any way that would provoke them from even asking for an apology. Then Daniel re-quotes Kershaw. There's lock quoting here, so some of these are really long. Just gotta wait for Jalen to do the thing right there. This is an example. You discredit my opinion on the ability of ragings by saying that I don't know how to play the game. This is exactly your problem. Come on, say what you really want to say. What is your point? Now, this is going back off topic. 100% off topic.
Like, really?
Like,
I mean,
okay,
they all
now
get
he
going
makes
off
the point
topic.
of the New York thing being a fiasco, and then he says, they bring up the strong battle wall thing, and then Daniel's like, okay, he explains the whole thing. He's like, is New York less credible than Toronto or Paris? Is that correct? And then Kershaw goes,
Joel,
no.
you said he
because-
wasn't trying to use that in that kind of intent. You just said that. What did he
Yes,
say right here?
Then they continue arguing about this pointless thing that they could have completely had another post about. And I think many people would have argued on different points, and this would have actually been a fair argument. But you know, no, they're bringing it up in a bullshit argument. So, no, we're not even going to go over this wholeheartedly right now. Kershaw goes, no, because JD came around and gave one massive bad ruling. Some making decks way worse or better than they previously were is what causes it to lose credibility.
Yeah,
I believe
forgot
Jalen
that.
skips this comment by accident. I believe it's the first one, but this wasn't a super relevant comment as we already knew what this was going about. It's basically complaining about New York wholly. Now, Daniel goes and apologizes. Right here. Fine. I'm sorry if it was construed that I was trash-talking Paris Buddyfighters, and I'm sorry that the message was relayed to Chris as a personal attack on him. As even the skepticism has to do with the early rounds, not the winners. Again, no one is taking anything away from you who did well, only you think we are. And then Daniel goes back to the comment way back up about Australia being irrelevant because numbers, saying basically continental tools, which usually is around that size or smaller, can be way harder because a lot more people have better decks, they know what they're doing, etc. Now I'm trying to find where it goes back on topic. Okay, so
It's right there. The decks could have been amazingly good and shit.
then he goes something about
But then he goes on the
being
Raging
rogue
thing.
and not.
Yeah.
They says, so again, you may not like my thoughts, but I reserve my right. Look over the list. The decks could have been amazingly good for all I know, and all 24 players could be awesomely good, as you said, but all it is what is said. I'm more of a wait-and-see guy, to be quite honest. I don't, again, see any issues with me showing my first reaction, especially as I never said anything. Which factor crudely insult anyone or group. I even said we still have to wait and see, so Chris, I'm sorry to the rest. I know what happened, and I can imagine what went down behind the scenes, but because I've seen it all before, so don't try and go play the victim all of a sudden. There. He said it directly and indirectly. This entire thing is an apology to Chris about what he said to him.
And now now Joe's trying to say that Kershaw is still, even though UK was most likely worse, he's saying it's still Daniel's fault for New York coming up.
Yeah, and then Daniel
Kershaw
says, okay,
literally
rules were
just
minimized.
said it's a massive ruling mistake.
Yeah,
So how is
and
that even?
And this is a fact. That New York ruling was reversed the round after, because I remember hearing it from a judge and a player. But look, going back on topic, boom, right here. He says thanks. That's all I wanted to see. Conflict solved. Kershaw
And then
continues posting.
Kershaw.
Continues posting. Quoting Daniel. Enough that is huge. And I think you go back up and just click that see more. Or not.
No, I just went to the photo. I think this is the second. I don't think I skipped them out of like skipping because I forgot. I think I skipped them because it was Kershaw talking.
Oh, okay. And the rulings basically reverse, which makes it more inconsistent. And Kershaw basically arguing about New York more. So this turned into a New York flame ruling war. And Jalen, here goes. This is what Chris. Okay. Kershaw goes, here you go. This is what Chris was told. Nothing personal at all. In quotes. Joel goes, I shit talks all the time. All this true, but saying barely anyone knows what they were doing. Haha, and all of it. That's basically their little group chat. I'm not even going to start my thing here. I say I'm just going to stick here and read it. I am not trying to start my opinions. Daniel continues goes, well, now you're adding and subtracting of words. If you can't read, comprehend, I can't help you. You add words like all and such, and completely ignore what I just posted on clarification. Oh, I meant my intention. So where you were clearly just meant to trying to serve further. And then he quotes Kershaw again somewhere. I think it was here. No, continue. This is all quotes. So going right here, Kershaw, listen to me real good, because now I'm going to be real with you. At this point, you're clearly trying to cause a problem. What I said today can't even compare to what a lot of you have said and treated far more members of this community like dirt. I wouldn't even bring up past BS if I wasn't being compared to it. Additionally, joking or not, your apologies, including Joel's, become null and void the minute you guys said you should do the DMV again just to piss people off. Whether or not you do it, just saying, that says that an apology is flimsy as an empty sleeve. This, among other things, after reviewing, I realized I didn't get a chance to complete my thought between commentary and having just taken over. Of course, you could have asked me to clarify on the stream instead of contacting the cavalry to gangbang like this whole post, and you could have clarified if I'm not there, someone could get me, or there were tons of times I was there. Instead, you talked to everyone else casting. And this is not the first time I had issues with your group of friends, as I was notified later by Joe and Justin, and the new count changes too. And the new... Yeah, ignore this or, because I have no clue what the fuck that's supposed to mean. I don't know if it's a Twitch thing. I don't know that.
Wait, what word?
Over here, it says the... And the new or account changes too.
I mean,
That's
I don't
right
think
here.
he meant the or. I don't think he meant the or. I mean, I think he meant
I don't
and
know.
the new account changes too. I don't know.
Yeah. Hership then replies by quoting Daniel. Let's see.
I have all the right to be mad. You're dodging the clear issue. Blah 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 blah.
No, wait, here it is. You're dodging the clear issue, trying to pass it off by saying, don't compare to me what you did. Hell, you came to spawn me right. Who gives a fuck if we decide to do another DMV? I'm not sure if you think you over Joel's channel, but sarcastic shit like that is the norm, and you're in the minority that cares. If you want evidence, his channel experienced a jump in views and subs after the whole incident, Daniel states, quoting more. Quoting goes down here. Sorry when all of this happened, none of these words were spoken at all, so I have no idea what you were talking about here, which I believe if we scroll back up, they were. I don't remember. Joan, do you remember if any of this shit was spoken here?
Yeah, it did.
It was?
Wait, he
He's quoting Daniel here.
It's not exact quote. He's like summarizing what he said earlier. He didn't really say all that. He just changed it around to make it sound different.
And as for why I didn't ask for clarification on stream when you next game came back and Joe didn't say anything. It was 1 a.m. over here. I had work experience today, so went to sleep. As such, I woke up assuming the entire incident would have been resolved. Only to find 5 minutes prior to this post had been made. So no, I didn't invite the whole cavalry to gangbang. That was you by making this fucking stupid post. And what the hell do you mean new or account changes? I've never changed my account to gain the Mask of Anonymity. Feel free to go and look through all the streams and you'll see the CPM 10K if I was on. I do not appreciate you spreading malicious lies about me or my group of friends in this way. My original post was to notify you on stream. What you did was wrong. I did not bring this argument to Facebook. You did. Comma, I did not bring this. Scroll down a bit. And gotta find it. You did. I did not bring this argument to the forefront of the community. Numbering the thousands, you did. I did not offend the people causing this post to take shit. You did. This is the last thing I'll be saying on this topic. I think he comes back later with an irrelevant post. Someone comments because it's funny because I was actually the guy. Then he brings back the whole improper rulings thing. Once again, going off topic. Now here's some of the comments I like.
Off topic.
Here is something I like. This one part. Zach here goes, I can perceive that comment as a bit harsh. I would have apologized if it was myself that made that kind of comment about Paris, even if I didn't think it was a big deal when I made the comment, but this is the internet and people say whatever they want to say and we should probably collectively move on. Yes. Do that.
And then Daniel even agrees, but then he's like, then he brings it just in this. Like,
He goes,
if you
agreed.
agreed, you could have just stopped there, Daniel. Honestly, like.
Okay, so here's where we're nearing the end of this argument. Daniel goes, agreed, Zachary. I apologize to Chris Ray, the one that fucking came forth, realizing this whole thing should be over. He apologized. That was what you guys were upset about in the beginning. That's over. Done. We shouldn't have gotten this far. As realizing that I got distracted before finishing the on stream, in addition to apology, I explained the intention of reservation, and that wasn't made in the context it was put in, and not clarifying that did not help as far as the rest involved. It's just agitation, and I said what I need to say.
Now Justin Gee comes in and saves the fucking day.
Yes. Now, let's just point this out. Justin Gee is the admin of the NA group right now, and was the admin, was already an admin by this point, which is why this comment is here. And I like it.
I forgot once again. Well, not, okay,
No, I
the
think
other
you
times
clicked
I
this
just
one.
really skipped over. No, I didn't.
I'm
remember?
pretty sure. Nope, you skip over this one. God damn it.
Because I
I mean,
went straight to my
the first thing
phone.
we... No, God damn it. I forgot on pauses. Yeah. Okay, so Justin Gee goes, I've read all the comments and there's entirely too much to chime in on, but I will say Daniel and Joel, you guys have become popular enough to the point where reactions and words influence communities and players around.
Okay.
I believe he
once again, I'm sorry I didn't press C more, but basically after that, he basically warns them about shit like this, like doing like these kinds of posts, and he kind of like didn't threaten them, but like this was the warning to them.
Yeah.
First issue was that Daniel only apologized to Chris and not everyone at the event, which is what Christian wanted to begin with.
Then Christian makes a dumbass post
He
saying, I'm
said,
not popular.
I apologize to Chris and all representatives of Paris. We read that.
Yeah, no, right here. Christian makes this dumbass post being not popular. Like, the fuck do you want, bro? Please don't do such things in the future. Daniel says, I'd like to top that off with my apology extends to those in the France qualifier offended as well. As Chris was feeling like
Joel,
the
he said he didn't do that, right? He said he didn't apologize to the French community.
We've seen this comment like 6 times in different ways by now since the first apology. I've seen it like 3 or 4 times I can count. Then Jalen comes in. Jalen, you could read this because you're the one who made it.
Hold up, I'm commenting back to someone basically saying that the stream is boring. I'm just explaining that the stream isn't meant to be entertainment.
This is sadly not an entertainment stream, and damn, with 12 viewers.
Oh,
And that's
yes.
I mean, I just want to see.
Alright, did you press the C more yet?
yeah.
Wait, hold up.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, come on, Joey. Wait, what are you? You're looking at the stream now?
Yes. And it paused somewhere. Okay, good. Here you go. Read your comment.
That's all of it. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is exactly how I felt when I was typing this. You know, I thought most of you here as my good friends, comrades, compadres. This includes Kershaw, Joel, Danielle, and a few others that I'll save time to not tag. You guys are what makes me get up in the morning and make content for the world to see about the wonderful card game that we care so much about when others don't even give it a chance. No matter what you guys did before, I still kept a level of respect for all of you despite others' beliefs. But what in the holy fuck is wrong with all of you? You spend 7 hours, and I meant to put plus, but whatever, 7 hours arguing about some same stupid shit like he said, she said crap, and all because someone sounded like a fucking hypocrite. Everyone has been a hypocrite at least once in their life. Does
I've
this
done it
mean
plenty.
to forgive and forget all the things said? Fuck no. But that doesn't mean we start slitting each other's throats over such things as someone criticized credibility of an event or if everyone who's being an asshole deserves an apology. I may not be a part of this dispute, but I'm a part of this community that you're fighting about, and the last thing I want is you guys thinking that you're doing what you're doing for the same community. Now, I want all of you to think about the difference between running a community and being a part of it. Thank you for your time, and I won't be cutting my ties with any of you, but I'd like to let you know that I've lost my respect for all of you, and that you should be ashamed of how you treated each other. And now and I know what some people are gonna say. You're no better than, wait, hold on, I have to hide it.
You're no better than these guys at points.
No, I couldn't say the rest because like our like icons were covering it a little bit.
No, I'll read the rest.
You should be ashamed of how you treated each other, and I know what some people will say. You're no better than these guys at points. That's true, but at least I learned my lesson, so I don't make the same mistake twice or more. What's their excuse?
I believe that finishes the comment too.
That is the comment, and then basically the rest of it is people saying I shouldn't have. They think I'm starting this again. I literally said I'm just.
This was stupid as fuck to say. There was absolutely no need for a comment like this. Starting as an observer stays an observer. That is why stupid shit like this goes along. Because people who can make something out of this or stop it don't. Please don't say things like this. Ever.
Like, wait, what Roger said?
Yes, he said starting as an observer, stay as an observer. No! Never!
No,
if it's something that needs to be stopped, don't stay as an observer.
The same kind of people, like, say someone's getting shot at, beat up, or whatever, and you pull out your phone and you're just recording it. And then not even saying, oh, I'm using this recording as something like to show proof to the fucking internet and post it. Imagine you're just recording the video just to be a dick and have the fucking videotape. That's what he's basically saying I should do. I should record people beating up on each other and then just keep it for myself, not showing the world.
No!
Then that's what's wrong with the world. Like, staying quiet about shit.
No!
It's like bullying.
Never
like, people, like if someone got bullied and you saw it happening, would you literally just sit there and let it happen, or would you tell an adult, or tell a teacher, or tell something? No, you don't just sit by idly and watch as someone gets hurt. You fucking fix it.
Continuing on.
And that's all I did. And then don't worry, I ain't either, and I own the Twitch channel.
Yes, the guy who owns the DMV stream. But in all seriousness, we should let this start to go. It sounds like all parties got a lot off their chest. I would like to move on from here and keep a positive mood in regards to main focus, which is Buddyfight.
And then I just have to rebuttal to what Roger said. What you call needless is my contribution to the flame, whether it extinguishes or not.
And this is all pointless
This is like a bunch of jokes that people are trying to like.
I'm not even going to read all this pointless stuff because it's completely off topic. No.
Well, it's not off topic. The thing is, the argument's technically over. It's just a bunch of like trying to get rid of
dumb picture.
Shit.
What the fuck?
Still dumb shit. Still
I'm
dumb
scared.
Shit. Still
I'm scared.
Dumb shit.
Random ass
that's the
Earthbound
end of
was
it.
okay.
And that's it.
And I'm going
Because
to
fuck yeah,
there are a lot of people.
So
There
you guys
are a lot of
take
people.
notes
There are
on this.
people who will bash the game and call it trash because they aren't good. The people who really like it, and then there are people who are trolls. You see, I would agree with your statement, but these aren't people that are bashing the game. They're bashing each other, and it's all about the game, and all about their different opinions, and how you perceive what someone said, and all that kind of shit. And that's what I'm saying. What's wrong is that's what's wrong here. Everyone is literally coming at each other's throats because of different fucking opinions, and also perceiving as what someone said in a negative way. Yes, Daniel didn't say it in the most positive manner about like what he said about Paris, but he didn't mean an intense amount of hostility that they kept claiming him to have. Like they kept saying like, oh, he just thinks Paris is bad because of this not topping and this not doing this and that. No. That is not what Daniel does. If anything of the sort, Joel does that. Joel literally always in his Buddyfight weeklies and other shit, he'll look at a deck and then say what he has wrong with it. He doesn't just say, oh, I'm completely fine with this deck. There's never a point where he goes over a deck and says, I have no problems with this. Even when he tries to say that, then he'll still go on a comment saying, I would have done this, or this would have been a better choice. He'll never be content with someone not doing something he made.
No, yeah, like,
And Joel, if you
he
think
does
I'm
that
lying,
too.
go back on your own videos and watch yourself do this shit. Because I am not lying. I am telling everyone the fucking truth here.
And Jalen, didn't you say at one time he wasn't even happy with his own list?
Oh yeah, like someone used his own list, or at least his own list as a basis, changed like almost nothing, and then he still questioned shit. I'm like, huh? How do you do that? How? How do you, like, question your own fucking thing?
It's like at that point, you're just thirsty to rant.
Also, Chris,
Oh
your
my
screen is
God.
black.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, you could either reload or just leave it like that. It's not doing anything to you personally. I just thought you should know. Connor, I know you had a lot you wanted to say.
Connor, you can finally get on this. You've been staying quiet. It's like you're holding in that bottle of fucking rage.
I told you, I
Yeah,
don't fucking
okay.
read nothing.
The thing I despise this the most is it's unnecessary bullshit. This whole thing, completely unnecessary, but people have to extend that argument on, to extend the flame of hatred towards each other because of egos. Motherfucking egos. And
Anything else?
I think of it for a sec.
Oh, Joel replies with, that's the fucking point. It's supposed to be constructive criticism.
There's a difference between constructive criticism and literally saying I can't be content without shit being mine, even if I have issues with my own list, and think there's a way. Oh God.
Like there's a difference between constructive criticism and mocking someone's deck.
Because no one's
'Cause
perfect.
you're-
Well, you're trying to get people to be perfect. If it's not what you said, you think it's not gonna win.
Like
You
you're
said that
trying
to our
today,
faces.
Joel.
You've said that to our faces.
And I criticized lists and plays, not at an entire event. That's why I had an issue with what Daniel said. Okay, yes, but we weren't saying that was because of it. I was saying you were like this because of your videos. You said things like, when people... Wait, regardless, all we want from the get-go was a straight apology. But then when he was trying to lead to that, you guys still kept going.
You guys did keep going with the apology.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Has many good players and not really a bad community. That's a joke, right? Yu-Gi-Oh! Has the worst card game community.
Yu-Gi-Oh's a pretty shitty community. If you're looking at Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, yeah, I can't argue. If it's everything else, you're pretty wrong.
I'd put Y Shorts up there as well. Y Shorts community also isn't the best.
I don't know the White Shorts community. I've never even touched the game, so I'm not going to talk about
Joel,
it.
what you do is you put your own input on a deck, which, yes, can be constructive criticism, but then you take it to points where you're literally giving that whole intention. If you're not, then I apologize, but you're giving that whole feel where if it's not what you thought was good, it's not good in general. What I do when I did shit like doing deck discussion, pros and cons, and other videos of sorts where I've even said things like this, I say I don't agree with someone playing this, but I'm not saying this shit. But I'm not saying don't play this card because I don't care what people are playing. One, because it's not concerning me, and that may sound selfish, but I mean it in a kind of way where I'm saying that if it's not my deck, I'm not going to argue with someone over why they're playing this. I argue, it hurts me to see things I don't want to see in a deck, but I'm not going to go and write an essay to someone and say, you shouldn't be playing this for this reason, and you shouldn't be playing that for that reason. You know how many times I've seen people play White Dragon Shields, and it's even just not even for the sake of, like, they don't have a no or this or that, they just play the card? I hate White Dragon Shield, but you know what I never do? I never say, you are retardedly bad for playing this card. I just say,
Like,
I
really?
wish you didn't play this card because it's shit. To me, I think this card's shit, it's shit. To me. I didn't say, if you're playing this, you're shit. That's your thing. If you say, why is he playing this? He's such a shit player. And you can't even lie about that because you even quoted that you said like that kind of stuff when you were looking at the DMV stream.
Like exactly, Jalen, because like when it comes to that right there, it's basically like you're not even like shitting on the card, you're shitting on the person's opinion about playing the
Yeah.
card, which
Like,
people
okay.
really like crisscross left and right, and that alone is like why would you do that?
That
Like
that's one thing I want
literally
to bring up.
get that and like take them apart, because it's like just because you don't like a card doesn't mean someone's bad for playing it. And like
That's what I want to bring up. Okay, one of the Springfest decks that your yodeling goalers showed off today, Joel, was someone playing Black Dragons, playing like 2 Death Grips, 1 Black Energy, just not a good build of Black Dragons, but got 3rd place with it. And instead of saying that player might be a good player, you completely mocked him for playing that type of deck.
Oh yeah, Connor, wasn't there something else that you and Jill want to talk about Joel earlier?
Oh, no, can I get onto the tangent when Joel constantly lies to everyone?
oh, that's
Yeah,
I
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
hear.
We're taking shots at you, and to be perfectly honest, yes, we are. Or at least, not we, I am. Because I'm sick of you.
Jalen.
I'm sick of every time. No, I don't care, Chris. I don't care
Chris,
what
let it go.
No. I'm just saying, Jalen. At least get the police tape first. Jalen, at least get the police tape first.
And there's no police tape. Joel needs to get this. I need to get all this Joel shit off my chest. Because I hold back how much I can despise someone. I go to therapy. I am fucking insane. I have gone to juvie once. I am a fucked up person. But I have never met someone so egotistical, fucking narcissistic, more than even my father. I think he's the biggest narcissist in my life. I said it in the Why I Play Card Games video. He's the biggest narcissist until I met you. You put yourself on this fucking pedestal where you are the best player, but for some reason you're not getting the best results. And you constantly have this fucking group of people. Now, I'm not going to say they're like you, but they share some similarities between you, and I don't hold them back for that because everyone in some way is similar in some kind of manner. But my point is, you constantly rip on fucking people and say it's a joke. You take that in a serious manner and you try and say it's a joke so you don't look like a bad guy. You are constantly ripping on people and their deck choices and everything. You can't be content with someone's deck list because it's not your deck list. And even when it is your deck list, you still question it because you change your opinion like people change fucking socks. You constantly fucking think that every time someone goes to the point where they have to oh, that's what Joel is doing. But Joel constantly brings out the evil in people because all he wants to do is help the community in his own way. Maybe it is helping in what he thinks is helping. But when you're telling people they're bad for doing this, but they've gotten 1st place, 2nd place, 3rd place, getting in top 8, and you're saying they're bad, well, then even inadvertently, you're saying that fucking event is bad because you're saying how the hell did this bad? You're basically saying how did this bad player get to the top if he's so bad? And then you're saying basically if he's beating people, then they must be bad. You're not probably saying that out of your mouth, but that's what you're implying. And also, just because someone's not playing to your standard doesn't mean they're not fucking bad. I mean, doesn't mean they're good. I don't know how to word that. All I'm saying is, just because someone's not doing what you're doing doesn't mean they're bad. Just because someone's playing a deck differently than how you would doesn't mean they're bad. Just because they're not Joel fucking Wade Armstrong doesn't mean they're bad.
Yeah, like, okay, like this is one last thing I have to say. The end of the day.
You can keep ranting as long as you want. We've only been on for.
Yeah, Buddyfight at the end of the day is a fucking children's card game. Okay, this is not League of Legends. This is not StarCraft 2. Okay, this is a card game made for 12-year-old and youngers. Okay, this is not a serious game where people need to be playing their top bestness for like its $1 million cash prizes, okay? This is not a game about winning. This is a game about meeting. Yeah, this is a game about meeting people, having fun experiences, not my dick and my deck is better than the rest of the community.
Okay, well, now about why I said. The reason I did this, the reason I actually like this stream is one, I gave up on helping this community a long time ago.
Oh yes.
I think I've said that way too many times to my teammates. Jalen can vouch for that.
Yes. I don't hold Joey to any standard for not liking a community, because I've already made the community hate me, even though I'm not trying to. When I did the whole rant about how bad the community was, it was getting better, and then I see more shit like this.
Dude, I don't care about the public opinion. I never have. I like doing things the way I want to do it.
Like really, fuck people.
Yeah. Like, I don't care if my way of helping me is making players better, having them more. No, it's about showing newbies or people the fun of this game. Not the statistics, not the numbers, the experiences.
Also,
Exactly.
Joel, just to help you here, you constantly say we put up bad deck lists, or at least we're not showing good matches because we misplayed. You know why people don't care and still leave likes on our fucking videos? You know why? Because we do this for the fun of the fucking game. Or did you forget that? Because all you think about is competitive fucking standpoints. Yes, we don't play the best deck. We don't play to fucking win all the time. You know, even when we say we want to win an event, that's wishful thinking. Because you don't want to go in the event and say, I hope I get second. You want to go to the event and say, I'm going to win this shit. But we go because we can go, oh man, we didn't spend any real money going here. We took me and Devlon most likely, we take a train to get to fucking White Plains. But whatever. That's besides the point. We don't really spend bitch loads of money on this game. At least, not really. Okay.
No, not that much.
Yeah,
really
not that much.
People.
I spent things on more other things, but that's my
Come on, card game people.
Anyway,
we must think well logic to card game people.
We play this game because it's fun. You know why I like this game? Because it can be competitive and fun. It can't be like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where if you're not playing this deck, you fucking lose.
Exactly.
Or Magic, where the format changes, so if you don't know what the good deck in each format is, then you lose. I like games. I like Buddyfight. This is like probably my favorite card game in general because Buddyfight is a game where you can pick up anything and fucking win. You know what everyone thought is going to keep winning? Dungeon Myth. You know what won New York? Fucking Death Tower. You know what got second place? Fucking size 3 Armor Dragons. Did anyone expect this? No, because the game is versatile. But you want to put decks into a point where if you build a deck, it has to be top tier, or it has to be the perfect way to build it, or you're not going to win. And by perfect, I mean how you build it.
And since we're talking about Joel, I love how he hasn't commented since we started this rant.
And then
fucking hilarious. I'm looking at all the comments. He has yet to comment. His last comment was, Jesus Christ, it's way up there. Something about Kershaw apologizing, going back to the DMV rant. Yeah, that's last comment.
Kaiser, I'm not saying one case. He does this in almost every one of his fucking streams and videos. Watch any of them and tell me he doesn't criticize anyone.
Connor told us a lot of things about most recent stream. Shit, I would never know because I don't watch YouTube that much. I watch games because I'm bored. Other than that, I'm either doing something in real life because someone needs me or whatever, or I'm watching anime.
And then Kaiser also says I'm mad because Joel is trying to help you optimize your build. He can do that, but if someone's playing at a locals, he shouldn't criticize someone's deck because they're playing at a locals. Are they playing at the fucking WCQs with this deck? No. If they're gonna bring it to WCQs, why do you care? It's not your problem. Even if you're trying to help, it's not your problem, and it's not your place to literally tell someone that their deck is bad because they're playing this.
Because not everyone has the money to. Because not everyone in this game has the $300 at any given moment
Zane, don't
Goodbye.
worry. I have nothing against you. You're one of the.
Because I sure as hell am not
You're
dropping
like one of
like
the very few
$70+
Buddyfight heroes I still
Explain to
respect
me.
and like.
What the fuck a JFF deck is?
But like,
What? Because it's pointless. What? Regardless if I think that
I
has.
just comment. The thing is, competitive decks are good, and JFF decks are not. What the fuck is a JFF deck?
what the fuck? What is it? What is
Just
JFI?
for fun.
Oh,
Regardless if I thought decks
Just
had to
for
be
fun would be
exactly
like the
mine,
variable
why would
force
I make?
three brother.
Why would I make?
I'll give you a JFF deck then. Variable chord Three Brothers deck.
like, hold on. Like, actually, just to make a comment on that, like, okay, you can make that argument, yes. But like, Jalen said before, it can be just for fun and it can still win. You know, proof being, you know, a lot of toppings recently in terms of tournaments. And also, example, earlier today, like that bullshit Asmodai deck I played everyone with that I threw together. And I, like, went undefeated left and right just because of that fucking impact.
And when
Like-
and if when I criticized decks and I thought it should be exactly mine, I'd say you do say that every time someone posts a deck list, you put minus this, add this. You're
You've
li-
done that in the NA group
You've
more
done that
times than I
multiple
can count.
times. What are you talking about?
I mean, he's done it on the NA group more times than I can count.
Like, really.
Yeah,
I haven't
like
been part of that group for
like,
6 months. The only
30
time
to
I leave
35
that group is when I'm with
hours.
Jalen and I'm really bored and I'm like, okay, let me
Joel.
see the NA group.
you see, okay, now we can get on to what Joel just had to bring up. My things are only 30 to 35 card cores. So then this can bring us on to how fucking narrow-minded you are. What you're saying that basically a core is always 30 to 35 cards. Now that's not wrong, but you're saying that is normal. You're only. There are not points where you say only. You say this must be run at 4, this must be run at 4, this is a 3 to 2 of, but that's all personal preference. But then you still say personal preference is not an excuse for doing certain numbers on certain cards. So that also contradicts. And a deck core being that large, that just brings out the whole. Oh, hey, look, blatant lies. Tell me where I'm lying, Joel. Tell me exactly where I'm lying.
I'm just gonna enjoy my gum. Because I said 2 things before I started this stream. 1, I did it because I wanted to get this out. 2, because I don't care if we lose subs. I
Makeshift
love
Morocco
having subs and people comment. I don't like it when we get shit like this involved. I don't really like the community, but I don't want a stupid community for the game I play.
Like, I don't
Like,
care
really?
if I don't care if I'm never a popular member of this community ever again after this. Become a martyr, spreading the message of people mistaking the point of this game that people should have fun with. Then to be
Joel, but even if you're trying to bring up the whole thing, that Basics is basically your series where you're being nice to the non-competitive side. What else is the other part of your content? When I say exact amounts to take out and exact amounts to put in. How am I? No. How am I wrong? Please go to every post you've ever commented on about a deck list, and then you tell me you didn't put exact numbers someone should put in.
Yeah, like
I can tell you right now, I've seen it.
when I was facing you on your own stream Wednesday, playing against your Dreadnought 9 deck with my 100 game deck, you criticized me for playing Great Fiend Yamigeto as a 4 and as my buddy.
Oh, darn, you know about the time you were in the stream with, or the thing with the fairy deck?
Yamizuchi, we're not looking for a perfect community. We're looking for a better one. We're not looking for a better one. We want to improve this one.
Yamizuchi,
So we don't have
I don't
shit like
believe
this
in the
happen.
word perfect. That's the first thing you should know about me. I don't believe the word perfect exists.
No, Kaiser, I know that people want to play decks that are meant to win. That is fine with me. I never said don't play decks that. I just said be comfortable with it. be comfortable with fucking decks that you want to play. Like,
Chris, someone said you need more salt.
I mean, all I can do is pour it all over my laptop, and I'm not doing that shit. What's wrong with you?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not like.
BOD dumb. Shake it harder.
Makeshift maracas right here.
There you go. Shit. When YouTube needs the salt icon.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
Yo, click the no, not even the salt button. Hit that subscribe button, hit that salt button, all that good stuff.
Here.
Joe, I didn't say every time. I'm saying
fuck?
most of the time you say
Random ass birthday
this
cake.
should be an exact. This should be
Wait,
an
I'm trying to
exact.
find something that
amount of
relates to
something.
salt. I can do sounds.
I mean, I can bring up an image of Metallica, Joey.
Oh, fooling around. You gotta love it.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Demon Girl Arc is an amazing card, but if you can't see why it's good in your deck, then with an amazing pressure with spells.
I want to test one more thing up. Just give me a second.
Alright.
Okay.
No, fuck
Yeah,
is
I
that?
mean,
That ain't no drama. That's just a dumbass sound.
Yamizuchi, even if that's how he thinks, that's his own opinion. Yeah, he could be wrong about that opinion, but you don't go to someone's throat over an opinion, because at the end of it, it's a card game. His
And
opinion...
it's called the internet, where if you say your opinion, you're bound to get someone to dislike it.
Exactly.
But
This is
all
the
up to
internet.
the
No.
point- No, but then that's all up to the point where you have to accept either you don't care what they say, or you're gonna take this far and care everything about what they said.
Like really. On the internet, it's damn near illegal to have an opinion.
Yeah. Like
The
opinion...
internet is the stupidest and greatest invention on earth. That is my honest opinion.
Like, an opinion is a worser crime on the internet than anything else. Is having...
Like really.
Yeah.
See, the only time I actually look up shit on the internet is for facts.
Especially
look
on
up
Tumblr.
I look up
Like-
anime. That's a fact that exists, and that there's only a certain way it's shown. If I really want to get stupid about this, but I'm not.
Like,
But I
if
look
I
it up
see
for
someone's...
convenience.
Like, if I see anyone's opinion, I go, okay, that's
Oh.
their opinion. Do I agree with their opinion or not?
I remember Joel's exact quote on this one when we were talking I think it was like last week. If you're not playing Byakuya Gojin Maru deck, you're not doing ninjas right post set 2 Galaxy Burst.
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
You remember that, Chris?
I don't see why you
Oh,
believe
yeah.
Oh
that.
hell no!
Okay, I know Connor was here for this one. We were talking Joel that
What
night.
does it matter?
Remember what he
It's
said about
not
ninjas?
impossible to win with that.
Connor, remember what he said about ninjas?
Yeah. He said if you should be playing Gojimaru, you're playing ninjas wrong. He said that to Devlin.
Yamizuchi,
hell
I don't think you get the
no.
point of when we say it's a children's card game. It's
Oh,
not a
hell
children's
no.
card game in the community. We all understand that. We say a children's card
We
game.
say children's card game because we don't want there to be such a fucking strict type
advertised as
community.
game for kids. When have you seen a card game other than like say a naughty XX plus 18 one that's probably like
Or-
playing cards?
Or
a card game
gathering.
based on purely adult fashion shit. No, this entire game was advertised for kids. You know what it says on on trial deck boxes? 8+ age.
Also, when we're saying it's a children's card game, we don't care what the community is made up of. We're saying it because we don't want there to be stupid fucking tension over bullshit ideas and a tight lock community.
And
Like-
Dev said he didn't want to be a part of stream. He's going off about how like people always kept ripping on his ninja deck for not playing Byakuya, regular Tsukikage,
Like, the reason I emphasize I want this community about fun is I don't want a repeat of the Vanguard community again, where everyone
I know.
at the game...
Where every deck is cookie cutter and no versatility whatsoever. I don't like that.
Like
Well,
really.
again, the game's designed that way anyway.
Yeah,
That
but-
alone is
Okay. But then,
that
like,
and a whole lot of other reasons is why I quit that game. Like I'm just.
But then,
That's
like,
what
game's
that
not
game
for
is,
me
like
anymore,
in
honestly.
sack. And that's what that game was about.
because
I'm sorry, when a
people-
game is about
like,
flipping cards off your deck, you're bound to sack way too hard.
Also, people, when it comes to
Joey.
building decks in real life, people don't look at it from this is not an online standpoint, and also looking at the secondary market. I'll go over whenever when I want to about how bad the secondary market is.
People actually have a budget.
But like, literally, people say, "Why aren't you playing 4 regular Tsukikage?" I don't know, because I don't have a fucking $100 in my pocket.
Thank
I
you.
spend over $100 on a fucking shiny card.
Jalen.
Thank you.
Or Connor.
You know why I don't play 3 or 4 Mary Sue with my Wizards? Because I'm not going to spend a dickload of money on a fucking card on a deck that I don't even play 100% of the time. Unless it's like the only deck I'm ever going to play, I will work on it. If it's just one of fucking multiple decks I can make or play with, I'm not going to spend my entire life trying to perfect it. Unless I'm going to the best with it and I want to win.
Like, I only get to build one or a couple of card game decks, but like one Buddyfight deck every 3 to 4 months. And that includes me working my ass off at a shop to get reduced prices, and even then having to split it with 5 of my friends just so I don't have to destroy my wallet over paper.
Here. Oh yeah, Connor. Repeat what you said about Joel discrediting our channel. I don't give a shit about, but I just wanted you to explain why again.
Oh yeah, he discredited your channel saying you have been releasing bad content as of recently through rush deck profiles to get views. Jalen's pros and cons series saying Jalen isn't studying it enough.
Huh?
We haven't done those videos in forever. That's thing number 1. Thing number 2, yes, we're doing it for views. I did the deck for views because I wanted to get my opinion out there. I know it's not complete. I stated it was incomplete. I said the thing was for views. To anyone who asked me why I did it, I said it was for views because I want to get my opinion out there. I want people to have something to look at, and I want to keep entertaining people. Look, so this is the Team Terry deck.
Okay, see, Kaiser, yes. This is what he's pointing out. What Devlon's pointing out why he doesn't like Byakuya. One, Devlon's not the average player. He doesn't now, not to take shots at Devlon, he uses being different as an excuse to not playing certain cards. I'm not saying you should listen to shit like Joel says and say like, okay, I should be playing exactly this way. I'm not saying that like he should do anything different.
What we're saying is
Devlon's like
the thing because he doesn't want to fucking play Gojin Maru, so he doesn't feel the need for Byakuya. And Joel, this is our point. You're taking it way too seriously.
Joel, what do you mean zero research? Okay,
I looked into this. I was like, okay, I like this, and this. I'm gonna build a deck with it.
When you think of things from your perspective, I did zero research. I've done research on how the deck works and how it functions. I don't look at shit like bad matchups and stuff like that until I go into my deck discussion things. Also, like I said, pros and cons. Yes, compared to deck discussion, that is my opinionated shit. I go over when I do final verdict. That is how I feel about the deck. When I go, it's not things like not knowing the cards available in English. It's what? So because zero research means I don't know if it's in English format or not. I may not do something like that, but at least I know the card exists and what it does. That sort of spreading of misinformation pisses me off. Okay, so you're saying I have zero research because I don't fucking look at when it came out? Really? So if I said something stupid like Mary Sue came out in set 1 or something of the sort, then I'm immediately doing no research. That's what you said. That's what you said. I may be misinforming people, but is this channel about informing people on everything? That's you. We don't do news shit. We don't recap everything that's been released. That's you. I've said this 1,000 times. We don't have a news show or anything like that because we are not about fucking information. We are about what decks are you going to play. I do pros and cons because I want people to weigh the pros and cons, ironically, of a deck. Look at Purgatory Knights. I said it's a bad rush deck and it's probably better as control. And then you even agree with that, but then you're saying I do zero research. So if I have the same conclusion as you, how can you have the same misconception that I do no research?
Yeah, I know. Okay, here's one more thing. Okay, certain cards might not be out in English for the pros and cons, but you know where that? It's on the frickin' sim, and everyone has access to the sim. So theoretically,
that's what I use. He's saying, oh, he's talking about like the main point where I talked about like how draconic repair weapon. I didn't remember it was in fucking Neo Enforcer, and they saying shit like that. And then also, you are completely missing the point.
Then say it.
Then say the point. Apparently, I'm not getting everything.
Also, look at this deck. This is the Team Fairy deck.
Mm-hmm.
I said, let's build fairies because we literally had the cards lying around.
We had Oberons, we had Kate C's, we had fucking Loyal Unicorn. We said, why not build a fun deck? We're going to get a third Oberon, most likely. We're going to put in Sinbelgard, and we're going to call it a day. We have Gungnir's, Pridwins, and Runtings, and Galmungs, and other shit.
Literally, this is our Galaxy Burst pulls and spare commons. The only thing I've done to get something for the deck is these two KGs. These two. Because I said.
Everything else was purely pulls. And you saw our kits. We pulled 2 Oberon. We said, why not? You aren't. For example, when you did a video on Crimson, you didn't mention Scorching Drum because you didn't know it was available in English. What? Scorching? What's Scorching Drum?
Scorching Drum is that one, no, Scorching Drum is the one size
you get
items to call it. If you
It's
have
the
no
one
item
with pay
equipped,
gauge call and then pay a gauge to, or you get a weapon from your drop zone by paying it.
Oh, wait. It's called Scorching? I thought it was SD Drum.
No.
No,
SD
no.
We're talking about the size 2.
Yeah, no,
It's a
SD is
promo.
super deformed drum. Scorching
Yeah.
drum is size 2.
Scorching's the guy who equips a fist from the drop zone.
So, just because in a Crimson deck I didn't mention a certain drum card, and also I didn't say a drum breaker build, you're saying I'm doing everything wrong because of things like that. So I'm not going to, I'm sorry, first of all, I'm trying to keep the video in under 20 minutes. I don't want to spend 20 minutes doing an entire video just for the point of putting out what's different about the deck and what, and first of all, decks can be built differently. So how is not using things like Scorching Drum in English because it's in English and I don't know, and I'm sorry for that, if that makes a big difference to a Crimson Bower deck, but if I'm not using every form of example, I'm sorry. First of all, I have to keep it in a fucking orderly manner so people don't go like, damn it, it looks like a 30-minute video. I don't want to watch all of this just to get the final verdict on how good or how bad or whatever kind of verdict on the deck is. Also, I would never, ever admit that I know every fucking card in the set. One, because I don't review an entire set. I know what's good in there, and I know from fucking pulls and other shit what's in a set. We didn't get HBTO1, so first of all, every single thing you said is because of HBTO1. I want you to let you know, I was doing college shit. Like, I was doing shit over, like, getting some college credit, and I wasn't paying that much attention to the game. And I even said that in videos. So, I pointed out that I don't fucking I wasn't looking at HBTO1, so yes, I didn't know a lot of shit in there. And I didn't probably give the best fucking thing I could have. But you know what I did? I put my opinion out there.
Also,
you know,
I need to look at something.
Okay.
The point is the opponent wasted a shield, not to mention that all the decks in the world have defensive spells that are close center.
I'm pretty sure they're arguing about something in the chat, but
Yeah, no, I know he's talking about the Byakuya thing, like Devlon.
I'm not going to argue about that. But
yeah,
I'm looking back at that episode. It's 2 months ago. If we go to deck discussion, still 2 months ago. So you're referencing things that are very old.
Yeah. Like the
He
Crimson
said
deck is
recent, and then he said recently. How is 2 months ago that recent? We've been putting up videos for the past 2 weeks. And you're saying we're doing this only for views. I'm sorry, what is the point of a YouTube channel? To get some views. Do we do it only for the views? No. Like Joey said, we're getting our opinion out there. Joey has said this is incomplete. We've said this is incomplete. We've said this is not the full build. What else do you want us to say?
Also,
that we should all listen to you and that we should only put up full deck list? No. We like to do what we call progression. The viewers get to see how our deck has progressed. Joey shows that Star Dragon roll that he got from basically a fucking kit in trial decks.
I got 2 kits, 2 trials. That's what that deck is.
Then he shows what happens after we get more Galtibers or more Jacks and whatever more cards, and then you see how the deck has changed. It's called progression.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like whenever I do a deck.
When Kershaw ripped on my dungeon enemy list, that was once again me fucking being. Yes, and I would admit, it wasn't my best work, but you know who also started the enemy trend? This guy. Who put up the first enemy list? Technically, it was some Buddyfight Bros kid, but they just threw out some fucking video of the Japanese cards before they were even out. I put up enemies. People use enemies the way I built it first. When we were at the New York event, 5 people were playing pure enemies, and 4 of them came up and said, "We used you as a reference, or we copied your exact deck list." So, yes, if it's wrong, kudos to them for probably doing something wrong, but they had fun. And they loved my deck. They played the old build where I played 4 Dangerous Fuse, because they thought it was fun.
Okay. Now I'm going to explain 3 things here. 1, you are taking this way too seriously. 2, instead of waiting for 1,000 subscribers to do this, I'm going to wait till 600. We're at 588 last time I checked. 12 subscribers. I will make an entire live stream dedicated to the backstory of TBI, why it was made, and its history. At 600 subscribers. I don't care if we have guests. I don't care if I have to do it myself. I will do it at 600 subscribers on the day of. And 3, this channel is not made to be the highest end, competitive, most money spending channel out there to get thoughts and opinions of people who think they're the best. It is made to entertain people. It is made to get my opinion out there. It is made to get the team members' opinions out there. It is made for people to enjoy things. Back to point 1 of entertainment.
Yes, we misplay. You know who misplays? Every person in a card game, or any game for that matter, making bad decisions or misconstruing something. Yes, Joey Radiant Punisher when he had 2 size 1s. Oh, he's a fucking cheater. Oh, he misplayed. Oh, he can't read cards. You're gonna say all this shit, but it's a human error. We all make mistakes. You said no one's perfect, so you should stick to that fucking word. No one's perfect. We don't do the same. We don't do the same thing that your channel does. We don't fucking put out videos of us putting like fucking recaps of everything. We don't do constant streams of just us on area. I do a series of it, but I don't fucking. And there's nothing wrong
right here. I'm looking at the comments. 2 things.
That's why you have no respect for us.
I'm looking at 2 things right now. 1, Zero's comment. I'm looking at 2 things. Zero's comment. He agreed with you, Jalen. He copied your desk, used it for a month, and then made edits. 2, Joe literally says there's nothing wrong with that. I was simply explaining on the stream why I no longer recommended your channel. Yes, because you're too serious about these things. I will say right now, I think you spend too much time on this. I play a lot on Sim. I don't play to win anymore. I've completely let that go at this point. I don't care. I'm going to take whatever deck I feel like taking to regionals. I'll borrow a deck if I have to. I'll just play whatever deck I want that day and be like, oh yeah, I get to meet people, I get to have fun, and I hope to do well with that deck.
Like,
also,
okay.
And then people can, and then I want to get a little bit about my wizard deck.
Before that, I just found the most beautiful comment ever.
Misplays are what makes people good players. Love you, Zero! Love you! Oh my god! Finally, someone who understands.
Okay, here's one thing I want to add on. Okay. You do all your testing for your Danger World, your Dragon Knight Ein on area, but you've quoted area is not a good base of testing.
Now, Joel, I'm going to look at your channel, something I haven't done in ages. Here, I'll even screenshot this shit. And Joel, I don't remember the last time I've seen you use a real card in your video, okay? I know you have the cards because I know you go to these events and whatnot, so I'm not saying you don't have them. But I do not remember the last time you've actually used real cards in your own videos. And that's another thing. It's hard to get access to these cards in real life constantly and make sure we have everything. You use Area, so it's easy to make a digital copy of the deck and have access to everything.
When did Joey, when did you rule shark Damien?
I think I did
You're
once.
saying you rule sharked him.
Oh yeah, that happened once. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I wanted to try and win that game.
Okay, that and I watched that game. Damien waited 7 seconds before he
He passed
declared.
an entire turn, then used an impact in my attack phase and said, "Wait."
Yeah, he waited.
I will not
3
allow that
phases.
to go.
A near
Take
full.
goal. Look, you have this. You
don't
have
use Area as my basis.
that are 2 hours of testing and playing against people in Area.
Mhm.
Okay, no, now he's saying that wasn't testing.
So you contradict your content.
No, he's not. No. Does it say he's testing it?
I see the rematches.
I mean, I'm just going from what he's saying. He's saying, I never said this was all testing. I mean, that's practically what he's saying.
Connor, you've watched these streams, right?
Like I've just watched him, but like
Like this one.
The
You
same
watched
day he
these-
decided to discriminate the entirety of Yo and Goers. You discriminated against us, and don't even lie what you said to Joey, and you said you've never fucking said bad shit about us. You're a
I will
liar.
go back to the Facebook and
I
show
have
that.
watched your streams.
Proxies if I don't have real cards. Here's my other issue. I don't believe in proxies. 2 reasons. 1, they're paper from a printer. They are not the same quality. 2, foiling adds weight. This is a fact. If I take this... Oh wait, shit, I'm not showing my camera. Okay. If I'm gonna take this, the foil unicorn that I use as the body. I take a Keiichi, rare, that's the graphic design pattern, and I take a regular unicorn. They all have different weights, even if it's off by a little bit. That affects your shuffling and what you draw. And it's a proven fact.
I love Zero. I love this guy Zero.
Really?
I love this guy. Just look at this comment. Hunter, the thing, I tried a deck of yours, and it was confusing and annoying. Not because I couldn't use it, but because it wasn't meant to just have real fun. It was made to end game fast as possible. You don't show the deck progress, you show everything at the end. It's no fun.
Yo, buy that man a beer.
That's the difference. So, Zero just summed up what's the difference between the Yolan Goers, and TBI. We're about a standard of somewhat competitive, but we keep it on a fun level, and you're all about the competitive side. That is the
Also,
difference.
Connor, here's my question to you.
yeah.
Because you were a viewer before we contacted you for what, a year? Maybe a little less than that?
A little less than that. I would say about like 2 or 3
Yeah.
months.
How much?
2 or 3 months.
Okay, 2 or
Before
3
we
months you were a
contacted
viewer.
like a few months.
It's still a big difference. And look, Zero's basically our
I mean,
age.
the same goes for Matt. Matthew Simon has been our fucking subscriber since like the fucking beginning of us doing Buddyfight.
Yeah.
And it took us a while till we actually like put him or contacted him or whatever.
I just subscribed to you after I saw your guys' Break to the Future review.
Oh god, I'm never doing such thing again. That's all I'm saying. I'm never doing shit like that again. That was awful for me. Okay. But, hey, look, Daniel's here. But, that's the point. 2 things. Connor, why did you like our content?
Because it was fun.
Honestly.
It reminded me of my friends that I do. Like, my friends, they don't, like, I have a couple of us that Buddyfight, but we are all kind of spread out with us playing different games at random times. But that's the feel I got, was fun friends hanging with each other. Not some highly egotistical narcissist saying, you play my decks or you don't play.
Now, oh yeah. same question to you, Chris. I know you and other Chris watched our content for a while before we talked to
Yo,
you.
Chris
Yeah, I get
Cole
your
has
reason for
been
that.
our fucking sub for a long ass time. We only recently started.
I know other
Like,
Chris
really.
was subbed for a long time. I don't know how long he's been subbed. But I knew he said he was a subscriber at the regionals.
Yeah,
What,
I mean,
Chris?
like longest I can remember was like for about almost what a year and almost pretty much ever since like this game first started.
Oh yeah, because we met at original
Like,
Spring Fest and we talked below.
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that. Okay, so yeah, a long time. Why'd you sub to us? Honestly,
Fuck yeah.
I don't even care if it's not for fun. Why'd you sub to us?
Oh yeah.
What was it?
I'm like, hell yeah, why not? I saw these guys. I saw y'all and I was like, oh shit, a legitimate buddy fight channel. Click.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
Now, Connor, in your
Yeah.
honest opinion, I don't care what you say here. I don't care if you slander me or Jalen or anyone else who's been on the fucking stream. What's the difference between our streams and Joel's streams?
Joel's stream is him just going game after game after game after
No,
game,
like
just
even
playing.
the whole Jalen Golder talk thing. Those streams
Oh.
and his reads versus our
Oh.
streams.
Okay, your stream is fun, interacting with the viewers, just chilling out. First of all, his Young Gold streams is always mocking every single deck he sees. Him and the Young Golds, like legit, I think 75% of the decks that he showed up from all the Spring Fest results, he mocked them. While you would look at that deck, ask a couple of questions why this, potentially recommend what I would do and play this instead of this, instead of mocking a player for playing that deck.
Okay, now Joel says while I have issues with TBI, I'm not going to lose respect for someone just because they're a member of your team. Now, first of all, you're only putting this on Joey, right? Because I didn't do that to everyone. One, I still like Damien. He was the only one that wasn't involved in that fucking conversation. I don't dislike Roger either. Roger didn't even really start any of the conversation. Tim, I'm okay with. I don't have anything to say about Tim.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't like you, and I don't like. Well, okay, no, wait, no, I do dislike you. I am okay with Kershaw still. I just lost respect for him because of the whole, like I said, where I lost respect for him for that whole fucking fight you all had with Don Yo.
Yeah.
But none of us on TBI immediately say we hate the Yoling Goers. We hate you, and that's it. The other
There's only
ones,
one thing I
we
hate
feel
about
like
the Yoling
you-
Goalers.
We feel
There's
like
only
you
one thing.
just like put one thing in their mind and one thing only.
Here, I've set it
and
up.
that
I
is
will
be-
screen share the fucking post that I PM'd him. There's only one thing I said I hate about the Yoling Goalers. The mindset. Here, let me go find it.
I love. Oh,
Oh,
damn!
yeah.
I'm loving the fucking chat right now.
Oh, I love the chat. I always love chat.
100 Demon Yamizuchi says, I've used Joel's build and consistently as well as
Right, I saw
TBI's
it too.
build. Thing I've learned personally, I love Jalen and Devlon's deck builds. They're fun and they can win. That's what we do. Yes,
And he
if
says he
you want
uses
to win
Joel's
a
for
match,
competitive play.
I'm not. I may have bashed Joel in the street, but there's one thing I can always say: if you want competitive you want a competitive person that can give you good content, go to Joel. That's all I've ever
Where is
said.
it?
I've never said, don't watch Joel streams, don't watch Joel, don't do this, unsubscribe. I've never said that. All I said was, you take everything on a competitive standpoint. We look at the fun side of shit. And that's what Zero and everyone else is understanding. We are a more fun-based channel than we are competitive. Yes, we can be competitive at times, but because we do certain testing on on certain videos where we just want to record it.
Oh yeah, the other thing. We never said I'm
Thing is that
subscribed
you're
to Joel.
doing
I will
for
never
having
say
a different-
subscribe to another
I
user.
love you, Zero. Why do you want the channel to be like yours? I don't mind losing with decks, but if I do, I learn from my mistakes. But Joel, I always use your deck for competitive play because he mentions all the good cards and shows the core. Thank you. People understanding that we're different channels, but Joel seems to not understand that. And then
Yeah.
Joe's gonna start a comment where he's gonna say, "I've never said that," and then if I'm right, he can disprove that I disproved him right. That I disproved myself
Okay.
right. That
Here's
he's
the
going
other
to find
thing. I've said this in some of the very first TBI streams. One of my main goals for this freaking stream, to be interactive, to have fun, and to learn. Yes, I do like competing. I do like winning a lot. I've liked it since I was 4 years old. I'd compete with my dad in the small video games I used to play. Sonic Adventure 2, split screen battles in the racing. I used to do that with my dad. I used to complain when I didn't win. That is part of who I am. Yes, I am sometimes arrogant. I am sometimes cocky. I can be an asshole. I know all this. But my main thing is I have fun competing. Being a gamer is part of my blood, and it always has been, because it's what I've grown up with.
Oh, yes.
So yes, that's why I've always wanted to do a competitive channel. I do keep it somewhat competitive, but I also enjoy it.
Also, we've always said what TBI likes is raw content. What do you see most of our videos being? Yes, at a point, yes, there was a ton of fight me, pros and cons, and all that shit all together, and that was basically all area. I didn't like that because I don't like doing shit on the fucking computer all the time. I love my computer, I love laptops, I love fucking technology. I'm a tech whiz in my family. Compared to like every person, most people I know. Even one person that works at tech support, but I know more than them. But I'm not bragging here, I'm just saying in general. But I still don't prefer fucking doing shit online.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I could, I would want to fucking, like, if it was easy and, like, I had a better webcam or, like, had something to hook up to my laptop and then, like, have, like, a camera face down on my fucking, like cards, I would do real-life shit more than I would use online, period. Because real-life shit, I always think is more entertaining. When I look at, like, people go on Yu-Gi-Oh!, like, when I watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, and I just saw, like, just DN, YGO Pro, Dev Pro, all this shit, and only their content, I just unsubscribe, because I think that's the most boring shit. Yes, you're facing people. You're probably facing more people than you would face at the same time. Also, you're facing different kinds of people, because there's only a certain amount of people you can see in an area. That is all true, but it is still more fun for me to look at a card, even if there's glare and whatever bullshit going on with the camera. I like to see real cards, people having real reactions, and not just speaking over and typing and all this shit. I find that quite boring, even if it's somewhat entertaining when I see a good play or I see something cool happen in a buddy fight. Even so, I like to see hype shit. I like watching video game tournaments because shit gets hype. I like excitement. I want people to be entertained. That's why I love doing this channel, because I entertain people. Joel, if you want to go to Joel's channel to learn how to be a better player, do that. If you want to learn how to have fun and also learn progressively how to become a good player, and you're not going to learn it in a single, like, week span, if you contact Joel and ask for advice or whatever you can do. I'm not saying all these as examples, just blurting out shit from my head, but all I'm saying is, if you want to have fun and then have at least a good chance of doing okay in a tournament and not possibly winning, go with us. If you want to win an event and you want to learn what you should look out for, go to Joel. That is all I'm saying here.
And I'm going to point out one more thing. My goal is to get 600 subscribers within the next 2 weeks. If we do that, I will do the 600 subscriber stream. I will get only TBI members for that stream. Mainly Devlon and Jalen and me. That is all I want on that stream.
I'm secretly crying on the inside.
Oh my god. So Joel's saying, okay, now he's not wrong, but I'm just saying, anyway, Zeros, I have no problem with them being different, but I want to recommend channels to people with similar content or stuff that I just really enjoy. That's why I don't recommend TBI. Why didn't you say that in the fucking first place instead of saying shit like Geo Research and other crap you said about us?
Like,
Please
really?
just tell me why you didn't just say that earlier. You could have stopped all this shit. You are a logical thinker. Why didn't you think logically there?
And then he goes, I love how my next content is being called No Fun When Next. RE Live is covering 4,000 in budget.
Okay.
I don't even.
Budget, just budget. There's
Cool.
like.
Remember this. Daniel said it before, and I completely agree here. No one has ever questioned Joel's intelligence, honesty, informative personality. It is mentality and attitude.
Mhm.
That's it. Because honestly, I think I'm
Your
boring
content
sometimes.
is
I
Buddy
go back and
Fights
look
and
at the
Buddy
videos.
Fight
I want
next
to see what I can
profile
do better.
discussions and what is.
I think I am boring sometimes. I want to find ways to make people like my content more. Like, Joel, no matter how you look at your content, it's just not something that
That's
feels
what
like
I
it's drawing
said on
me.
the stream.
I'm sorry to
Joel,
say,
I didn't watch
I do
the
not feel
stream. I'm
super
going
drawn
by
in.
what Connor and other people have told us. There are multiple people that watch the stream. They didn't say you said that, or at least they didn't bring it to our attention. So there, I apologize. You know, that thing I can do because I'm not going to be an entire dick about it?
Also, we're not trying to start anything here. We're literally just stating what we think and a story.
Like, really?
I see
But
people
honestly,
who make sense.
other
Then I
than the
see,
600 subs for you,
okay,
considering the fact
Dev, that was not the right comment. You're starting shit again.
What did Devlon say?
He said, I see people who make sense, then I see Joel.
Wow.
That is not even
I'm
accurate.
just seeing people who are supporting Joel, and then the only time
Well,
I
takes
think
into
this
Joel
comment will
watching
never count.
videos.
The only
Quality
time I will not support someone supporting Joel in these
GFX
comments
and smooth
is this guy
transitions.
saying the quality videos because he takes time to get GFX and smooth transitions when he does breakdowns. Yes, I do agree with the breakdowns and stuff being great quality.
Yeah. But we're not
Like-
questioning the quality of his videos.
I will
We're
never
just-
question his quality. He does an amazing job with those videos. In
But then
terms
what
of
if-
design,
what if-
effects, and
we've been
scheduling.
lacking recently, and we're doing this all for the views. He shot at our channel. We didn't shoot at his channel. We shot at him, and we shot at the Yolan Goers, not as a whole, but just him leading it. We didn't shoot
I'll
his
tell you what
channel.
I shoot
He
at.
shot at our
The
channel.
mindset. I think I've stressed this out a lot recently to the people I've been talking to. The things I walk in when I play with a deck. Confidence and a good mindset. Those are the things I care about. I can play my decks, any deck I want. Honestly, if it were up to me, I'd have a little vote. Start Dragon Ball Fairies. Tell me to take the regionals. I will walk in with either deck. I would do it. I wouldn't even care. I care about walking with a confident mindset, thinking I can win, and not acting closed-minded. I have not questioned deck lists in a long time unless it's really, really questionable, like not playing nullifiers.
Yeah, like when I saw like a wizard deck get like I questioned. I remember all the way back like in like 4 months ago or a little longer maybe. There was a wizard deck that played 0 Solomon Shields, and I questioned that. But you know what I didn't? What I didn't say? I didn't. The guy posted it, and it was his own deck, and he was the guy who won with it and whatever. I didn't say, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why aren't you playing Nullifiers? He won. He did better than I did, so I can admit he's probably a better player than me. I don't take it to the extreme and just say, you didn't do what I did. That's what I'm saying is the difference between us. You look at a point, if someone won with something, you'll question it and then say they should have done this. I'll just say, well, he did better than me. Either he got a shit one, I don't view it ever in this way, but I can sometimes think maybe he got a really good matchup pull, or he broke with his unique deck. Or I go to my main conclusion, he's better than me.
Yeah. like, to me, it's much more impressive winning with not the greatest constructed looking deck than just winning off one of your net decks, Joel.
Let me put it like this. You know what? I want all my subs to do something. All our viewers right now. Go to Joel's channel after this live stream, or whenever you have free time, go watch the most recent live stream and comment on our next stream what it was compared to this one. I don't care if you like it more, dislike that one more. Tell me what you thought. Tell me what you saw, the main points were that you thought, etc. I just want to see how it compares to the viewers. You could PM me on Facebook. You could leave down the stream comment to the next stream. You could comment on the discussion part of our channel that no one uses. I just want to see how it compares from your standpoint. The people that I don't know. The non-biased people. But there is something I do not want being taken into account. Walking in with one of two mindsets. Aiming only to have fun or aiming only to win. Think about having both. I do not want the Yu-Gi-Oh mindset, and I don't want the guy who doesn't care about anything mindset.
Yeah.
So,
Being neutral is honestly the best thing to do here.
Yeah.
like, really.
Chris, what happened to all that salt?
Still here, bro. It's still here.
The salt shall remain. The card game thing. Like, see, I'm looking at the stream right now. 3 likes, 2 dislikes. I don't give a damn.
Based off of Joey's comments, Joey has admitted he's been an asshole to people, but so have you, Joel.
Like,
Everyone's
really,
been,
shit.
everyone's been an asshole. I'm not biased. I watch both of you guys.
Yeah.
Why don't you comment more? Why don't you comment more? Because I appreciate your fucking comments a lot.
Yes, I appreciate your comments too. From
Yeah, I like you, Zero. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
See,
Like,
the other thing I've said in most videos, and I'm going to reemphasize this again, if you have a Facebook, go like the Facebook page. If you like commenting to us or being interactive, go look at our videos and comment on them, please. I don't even care if you're yelling at us about misplays. I want to see comments because I like interacting.
yeah, like, Joey might be an asshole. Well, like, he's honest about an asshole, not a politician about being an asshole.
Look,
Here,
this is
Joel,
a comment.
I've never done this. You
Here,
say I've never done this. Then,
I appreciate
then
this comment from Joel. Yes, someone finally said it as we're nearing 600 subscribers, Jalen. Why is the channel name misspelled? Someone said it after 600, basically.
I thought that was done on purpose.
No,
Yes, no.
it was 'cause Joey thought there was still an E in infinity.
See, I'm so oblivious I don't know how to spell.
I thought that was done on purpose.
Hey, when I was 7, I
We
spelled
had a channel where we spelled it right, but then we just dropped that shit because it was Kaijudo and we weren't doing Kaijudo anymore. Also, we didn't want to try and like say, hey everyone, subscribe to the properly named channel and try and get the same and try and build up from there. Nah, that's
Also,
just
2
boring.
things. I can easily fix that. That is not something that's hard to fix at all.
Yeah, like you,
It takes
like
like
that.
2 seconds.
Yeah, like
I
change.
don't want to fix it because, you know what? It's part of the channel. It's just part of what it is.
Yeah, like you could potentially name, but that's also in the same side, like changing the background of the YouTube page.
See, it's time to make 12 fake accounts so you can do the stream.
Hold on. Zero just said it. To be honest, when I fight both teams on BFA, I lose my shit. Also, if I win, I practically do 5 backflips back to back. That is the greatest shit I've ever heard. I don't care if it's Yoling
Goalies
Goalies or
just talk about
or
what could
I would
be
love to see
potentially
that.
done better or just. Or what could be teched or streamlined and.
Oh yeah, there was a comment I wanted to praise Joel on before. Where is it? Yeah, there's one comment.
Oh, I just
Oh, here it
want
is.
to make one note.
I just want to make one note. At no point, unless I actually saw them play, do I mean to insult the playing ability of those who top. If it slips out, sorry, I apologize for that. That I can appreciate. What I cannot appreciate is all the flame wars you guys instigate on Facebook and stuff like that on your channel. Whether it's banter or not, it's stupid. It is not something that is appreciated. You guys made a whole thing out of Daniel's thing by talking to the French guy. You saw how that resulted. Don't you think similar things could arise from your actions, banter or not?
Huh?
Like,
Like, we've done things like Devlon did the series where is this a good tech card? Now he stopped doing that because I started doing pros and cons on individual cards that people wanted. So I haven't done pros and cons in forever. So Devlon never felt like he could do that. And also, these series aren't even specific to me. The team members just don't do it because they don't use a screen recorder. They just don't want to do all that, or they don't have a video editor like mine. So they all don't want to do like things like that because that's not their thing. That's why. I mean, but if they ever felt the need to, like early on when I did a dragon, the first ever Dragon Knight one with Jake. And then
Jalen, Zero just quoted you.
Wait, what? Where?
Go look at the comments. Go look at the comments.
Zero. Yeah, I'm fat, too low, and I'm like 5'3", but I'm tall enough to whoop some ass. I remember that. I said that in Why I Play Card Games.
Yo. Yo, that is amazing.
Great quotes. And he remembered it's quoting you. Ah, yes. Okay, but back to my two main points, which I've been trying to get back for a while. One, compare Joel's streams to ours. I would love to see the results from you viewers. Just to see what it's like in your shoes. Because one, it would be biased if it came from anyone on our team who actually creates content and doesn't look at... I don't look at theirs more often. I look at Joel for weeklies. That's it. Because I don't... two things. Those weeklies take up lunch time. And two, I just want to see what's coming out. And the other thing... Once we get past 600 subs, I'm getting new people on these streams again. I don't care if it's someone I never met in this game. If they're a viewer and they want to be on it, just go on the Facebook post, PM one of us, or just make a little post on the side. One of us will get back to you, and I will invite you, because I want to meet new people. I like meeting subs. It's fun.
Wait. Okay. Kip for sure is saying, so Daniel insults an entire nation of Buddyfighters and refuses to apologize for it, and people calling him out on his shit are the bad guys. I'm confused. Okay, both of them were in the bad. Yes, yes, Daniel made a bad point. One, he did still apologize later on. He didn't apologize.
He apologized like 4 times, must I add.
Yes, and then also, they still, even if they did call them out, they started bringing up unnecessary shit. So yes, they both fucked up. They both started bringing up shit that was irrelevant to what was actually going on. Well, actually, technically, it was all about the First of all, Kershaw technically made this off topic. Danielle talked about the DMV stream and them fucking them calling him out on streams, and then Kershaw brought up the French thing. Yes, no, it is good that he brought it to the attention, and Daniel did have to apologize. But was that having to do with what Daniel was talking about? He said, just come out in the open and talk about why you think I'm a hypocrite. Not saying you're a bad person because you're insulting an entire nation of players. First of all, there are points where Joel's done that. They've insulted Europe too. When Greece kept getting all these weird tops. I remember Joel specifically saying, I think Europe isn't very accurate for good standpoints, and also I don't think they pull the best players. That is a quote. He may have not said it in a harshful way, but he still said it in a similar way to Danielle, where he said basically the entire Europe continent is not that accurate for good buddy fighters.
Oh yeah, Zero just made a comment that sounds like something Kyle would say.
Huh.
What do you mean? Wait, we did read it. What are you talking? The entire first half of the stream was us reading that.
Like, really?
Do the pros and cons on Ceremony of Exorcism. I like that card so much.
And
you people on stream, that means I can never join again. Sad demo shit. Joey, wants to make take me down. Wait, what makes you want to go stab a pillow? Until the knife goes through the pillow and stabs myself by mistake.
Doesn't that sound like something Kyle would say?
Yes, it does. Joel's literally never done
I love what Hunter Surge said. Europe is full of scrubs and meat sheep. Meta sheep.
Just ask Kershaw. No. He said that, but then Danielle gets shit for it, and then Joel's just gonna walk away scot-free. He said this before. So why the hell did we get a whole discussion about Danielle's insulting people and Joel's done it? Not saying let's all rant on Joel doing it. I'm saying that Danielle's made a similar mistake to someone, but Danielle's getting more of the heat. There's a huge difference between questioning people's decks and card choices. That's not what he said. Did you just see what Joel commented? He just said Europe is full of scrubs and meta sheep. Yeah. So how is there a huge difference in that?
Also, if you want my honest opinion on this game, because I know Joel has his little tier list thingy, I don't care about that. I don't care about tier lists ever. I think anything can win this game because this
Like,
game is
really?
fun as fuck right now.
Joey's even asked people,
Exactly.
like, he asked, like, a good select few of people, what do you think is the top deck? He tried to ask me. I couldn't come up with shit, not because, oh, I don't know the meta, don't start that shit. I don't think of anything being better than others.
The game's too diverse.
Like I said, people fucking won with, Justin Gee won with Def Talica. Let that sink in.
Yeah.
Everyone thought Def Talica was all gimmicky and bad. No, okay, yes, he did admit that he didn't call it all. He didn't call it all the time, and it wasn't his main game winner except for in the top match he went against Danielle. But he did play Def Talica as a 4-of. He played Greybard. Yes, that's a better card. You can quote all that shit, whatever. But he plays a size 3 based freaking. Two size 3 base decks got in top. You know what everyone said this meta was? And even me, I thought this was open center. Everyone's going Dungeon Mix and fucking Crimson Bowers and New Danger World and all this shit, all gonna go for face. That's what I thought, and that's what I built my wizard deck around, and I got wrecked because I faced fucking defensive decks all day. So I was unprepared, and I was wrong. But it's clear that I'm being super sarcastic. No. Joe, I'm saying you've said this in streams before. You insulted, and you know who was there?
Talica's love, Talica's life.
One city. Those were French players, an entire
The
nation.
haters are real, and I like it.
Okay, tip for sure. You are entitled to say the truth, nonetheless. But we've already gone over this. Why are you like making? First of all, he regrets it. After that post, and I said I lost respect for him. He straight up said he regretted everything he said, and he didn't want to start anything like that. He just wanted to call out the people that were insulting him and his stream.
Well, like another thing, the reason I agreed with Jason, I asked in the North American Facebook group, hey, what do you guys think is going to happen at WCQ? The common answer I got was anything.
And that's the thing that makes this game so great. It's so diverse. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Look at this. Now Joel's trying to say.
Oh
Well, to be
my
fair,
God.
everyone on Yolan Goler has known
No one
AA was size 3 meta.
Was size 3 meta since the first Buddy chat. Okay, then why has Dungeon Mix been winning? Woo!
Why was Dungeon Mix?
It's been a size 3 base meta. Why is Dungeon Mix Thunder Knights? Why did Dungeon Mix / Thunder Knights? I don't remember which one again, but at WCQ last year, why did non-size 3 deck win?
Bitch, you guessed it.
Size 3.
I mean, 5th place was 72 Pillars in New York. Nothing size 3 about that.
He got see. There were only 2 cards that won him that whole tournament. That was Champion Wrestler Modai and fucking Devil Fever. Without those 2 cards, he would have scrubbed out Hard Body.
No. He also
Champion
won
Wrestler's
due
only
to
because it blows up multiple shit.
No, Jalen. I've been playing this guy ever since set 1. Ever since the game came out. I know his deck inside and out, and I know what cards make him win.
I'm not even going to argue about that. Those
when
two
he
are
did
way
the
too
profile,
close.
he said lots of times he did do check it out Tenbu on people's field and it would win the game.
And I just got
That's because he's a fucking sack who always opens up the 1-of like a bitch.
So you're pissed that you got top 16, but he got top 8.
All I'm saying is, if I would have fought him, he wouldn't have made top. I would have took his spot if we would have got paired.
It hasn't at all this buddy challenge. No, I'm not saying this recent one. I'm saying in general. You said it's always been like that since the first buddy challenge. Then
He's saying he means this season.
oh, this season.
And I
didn't
just
see
looked.
this season.
Mexico. First place was Thunder Knights.
Well,
Wasn't that
okay.
one of the first ones?
Okay, Mexico. Okay,
the first
Mexico.
one he knew.
Okay, Mexico is kind of size 3 heavy. That guy's playing 7/3s in that deck.
Still Thunder
Okay, I mean, you can't call that size 3 Thunder Knights because it's not like you play like 12 or something.
and Seeger, then we had regular Thunder Knights with
It's not
bunch
size
of
3 Thunder Knights
bunch of
unless
Thunder
that's
Knights.
towards the
That's what I'm
buddy.
saying.
Yeah,
Bunch of Thunder Knights with Blue
okay.
Shield.
Okay, then in California, first place was Wizards. No size 3 based here.
I mean,
You're
you
a
got Temple
wizard,
Spring, but that's all they do.
You're a wizard,
Forgot about
Harry.
Mexico. I was talking about since Buddy Challenge Austin went to. Forgot which one it was.
That would be California. It literally repeats: wizard, deep, wizard.
Yeah, so 2 of those decks aren't size 3 based.
Then we go to Canada. Hey Joel, ring any bells? First place.
Joey.
Hey,
Thunder Knight,
Dungeon,
Undernight
eh?
Armor Dragons.
same 2
It was
pillars.
what?
Was,
72s.
72's got second, right? Or was it-
Feature World.
yeah, same 2 got second, and 3rd place was El Diablo's top
The
deck.
third
Devil
place right
Fever.
there. Size 3 deck.
Devil Fever.
El Diablos.
Devil Fever.
Dungeon. Thunderine.
Bullshit,
How do I know
liar.
it's called
What?
Thunderine
I
in terms
think
of
you need
base?
to check out the appropriate times for sarcasm.
No, and let me tell, one deck was size 3 based.
Callie said it
And
was
I'm looking
very
at most of these.
No,
Yeah,
yes, it is probably very size 3 heavy, but hasn't been getting the best results. No, okay, probably yes. But I'm just saying there's still room for diversity, and even if there is size 3 base meta right now, it hasn't always been that way.
Yeah.
Would you guys call Armor Knights with 4 Iblis size 3 based?
No.
I mean, maybe if you draw Iblis a lot.
No.
And a
not
Tenbu?
really.
No, that's
No.
not, no. Okay,
No,
Tenbu,
I mean, that's literally 5 size 3s. I don't call that.
Then we got. Okay.
Daniel's asking when has been playing size 3 forever. I don't know. I remember always playing size 3 base decks.
When I played size 3s, my first size 3 deck was probably Boldness when I was first revealed and put on area. I was like, oh shit, I want to build this shit. Looks awesome.
Oh, yes.
Blowing up
You
items.
see, that's everyone when they see new Dragon World cards that could be potentially great.
I like
And
fooling
then,
around with Dragon
and then
World.
when you're about to say, I'm going to build this, then you realize Blue Shield.
oh no.
If there's one thing I like to fool around with, it's the sim. I will never use the sim for testing. I will use it to fool around and have a crap ton of fun.
Yeah.
Joey, you know what we should do really soon?
What?
As soon as we get some of the cards, we should get Kyle's Crimson Bowers up. Let's see how Joel feels when he doesn't see a Blue Shield.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. I love how we have 5 dislikes now.
Well, then again,
Oh, shit.
well, then again, fucking blame him for
Oh,
not
look
wanting
at
to
this.
spend, like,
Absolutely size 3 based. Yeah, 4. And listen, 4 reuse.
no, but I'm just saying, though,
We'll
like,
go find the deck list for it again.
Can
I
you
don't
you have
blame
8
him
ways
for
to
not
so
wanting-
you have 8 ways to call one size 3. That's totally
One
size
second,
3
I
base.
gotta find it,
Okay, size 3 base means that most of your deck, size 3 base does not mean just because you can call a size 3 a lot doesn't mean it's size 3 base. That's like saying if I played 2 Infernal Armor and I played like something to get it back, then I'm playing a completely size 3 base deck. It makes no sense.
Why is Dragon World so freaking big? Bushy Road. Ask them.
Because Bushiroad, they won't stop giving them fucking cards in every set.
oh, yes.
Yeah, stable on nice or no splash option. First out, size 3 deck was Super Armor Dragon Galvanic Thunderbolt. Oh god. It's a wing condition. I don't believe that, honestly. Since the release of Death Grip, size 3 became anti-meta versus Wizards, Brush, and DDW.
Honestly, while we make the tier list, there's just been a compiled method of showing people what we've learned from testing. That's how it became the actual meta for the season. Size 3 base does not mean that at all. You just said that! Size 3 base means that the core of your strategy is based around a size 3, and a size 3 is your main win condition.
Hey guys, I found the best title for this stream.
Yes, that is, but then how is it Iblis? How is it your main? Okay, you're telling me Iblis is your main win condition, not Cradle, not filling up Soul full of fucking Gargoyle Ace for defense, also Ogre Ace for power, and other shit like that, and using Little Drake and every other card, and that's a completely size 3 base deck. Also using Cerberus for full fire, Archangel for double attack, and you're telling me the only main win condition is the size 3 that you play 4 of. Also, no one really plays 4 armor reuse that much. One, because of Armored Gate already putting shit in Soul that you want to put Soul in other things, and I don't even think Joel put in 4 in his thing. This is who the hell just put? Who the hell is this putting swastikas and what the
I
hell?
saw that like immediately, and I got completely distracted.
Can we do I have like, should I report him? Should I report someone?
I already got it. I already got it. Done.
I don't feel safe anymore.
I already got rid of it, Chris. Blocked and removed.
This is a huge part of setting up the win condition. Okay, setting up the win condition. The guy said it's the main win condition, as in the card itself. So you don't need anything other than Iblis to win. That's what I'm getting.
And then again, like, if your weapon gets destroyed, what the fuck does Iblis do now? He's just there.
I mean, he's still a 725
725 with double attack.
And so
I mean, yeah,
so
but like,
why?
that's still like, it's still there though. Like, without a weapon, Iblis is just a fucking, like, what the fuck beat stick.
I don't know. Maybe it's my no fear mindset.
Iblis is far from being more important than Cradle. Cerberus Ace.
Hold up!
I didn't say Cerberus Ace. I said Cerberus as in regular, and I said full fire. I never said Cerberus Ace. Everyone plays 4 reuse unless they're running a bad deck, and there comes the Joel comment.
No.
Back when I was an idiot and I thought reuse was bad.
I know, like, I always played...
Wait, hold on.
In my armor nights, I always played 3 armor uses. Just now I bumped it up to 4 because...
It changed to 4. It was always good at 3 because you weren't, like, super drop zone based. Now.
I mean,
like,
now they are.
Now with Armored Gate and Little Drake and all these other stuff...
Well, that I can't argue with. Now it is super drop zone.
Now you can't argue with. But before, when you had no Iblis, no Cradle, and none of those, no one played 4.
Basically, no Miracle Impact shit with promo. Also, I'm on Sim because I'm gonna burn some time playing really bad Jack.
Iblis is good. Did we ever say Iblis was bad?
Oh, then Joey, let's go then.
No, Iblis is a great card,
We'll
and
continue arguing.
I will agree. I will accept its
you
merit.
guys using for the tournament. Oh, easy. I'm using enemies. Not telling you which kind. There's rush and there's defensive. You'll learn at the event if you're there.
Why not both? Why not both?
Because it doesn't work for both. Because neither of them work together in tangent.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Jalen.
I don't know. I actually don't know what deck I'm gonna use at tournament now. I have 3 options.
I honestly don't know either. Like, I'm scared.
I'm playing Hunter Demons. What variant it is?
I don't care about winning. I'm gonna put that out right now. I couldn't give a crap. If I end up dropping out, I'm just gonna hang out there, get videos and shit, and that's what I'm gonna care about. And shit, click on the wrong thing.
I have to disagree about the Did Joey or Jalen release a Katana World Ninja deck? No, that was Devlon.
I could make one
run 4
in the far, far future.
Okay, yes, there are tons of people, but most of the ones I've seen ran 3. I think the top
Chris,
8.
I'm playing you.
The top 8 one in New York
What?
ran 3.
Am I playing you first?
Yeah, you are.
Most people I've seen in the NA group run 3. That's all I'm saying. You're not very smart, it seems. Who said that? That's like saying, I've listened to. No, you need other calls to listen later. You need creative with +3. Yes, but then no. I am quite smart. First of all, I got an advanced reading diploma, so suck a dick.
Goddamn.
I've been in the honor roll all my life. There's only one semester in my entire life I have not been on the honor roll, and that's because I got lazy. So once again, I am not stupid. Okay. Who said all you need is Iblis? You said it's the main win condition. When you say a main win condition, that means you can rely on this thing winning you the game. So the fact that you need other cards doesn't mean it's the main win condition. The board itself is the main win condition, which is, like you said, Cradle with 3 or more soul, and Iblis, and fucking maybe Little Drake for other shit, or whatever. I don't care if what I said sounded inappropriate when I said suck a dick. I don't care. Because I'm not going to deal with someone calling me an idiot, especially over a screen, so you think you're right. And you think just because you're behind a screen that just because I can't physically harm you doesn't mean I can't fucking verbally harm you.
Yeah, like Iblis is a great card, and I will give its merits that it's a great card in that deck. But I think Cradle is the power creep that gave Armanites what they need more than what Iblis was.
Yes, Cradle was the weapon that finally said, you know what, ace cards, you finally do something. You have a 5k free weapon that does a gauge to get more crit, and it can eventually get penetrate. So you don't need to play garbage cards like Griffin Ace to give penetrate. With Armored Gate, you fill up soul. Little Drake fills up soul. The ace cards, when you call them, fill up soul. If you choose to play it, not saying you should, play Kari, you fill soul from hand already if you're not at the life break to put ace cards in soul.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I never said that Iblis is a bad card. Yes, I said that you said, well, at least implied, I didn't say you said, you implied that all you need is Iblis. You said it's the main win condition. The winning condition is having a certain field in mind. When you said the main win condition, that meant that, and you may not have wanted to say it like this, but that's what it seems like. When you say main win condition, that means that card wins you the game. The thing that wins you the game is Iblis plus freaking high crit weapon with freaking lots of soul. My god, 9k defense wall, let's go.
I love how Chris and I are just playing stally ass decks while you guys argue your hearts out for no reason.
Damn, Joey found me out.
No. Chris, I saw the moment I saw, oh, I see what you're doing. Size 3 armor joke, that size 3 is the meta. Yeah, is that a Fatal Arms?
And
That is a Fatal
it's your
Arms.
sword. And Dragon Lords, that's Diablos.
Yes, Fatal Arms.
And-
Yeah.
and
Joey,
Armor
Fatal
Knights,
Arms
that's
too beef.
Iblis.
Fatal Arms too good.
Yeah,
Alright, go for
so you're saying Iblis is the centerpiece compared to Cradle.
Put that life down, boy.
I know, that's why I didn't increase it.
Put that life down,
Not this
boy.
Chris.
Who are
This
you?
was a different Chris. Christopher Collin got 5th place with 72 pillars at
Colin.
He got 5th
This Chris
place.
is the one that got top
This
6.
Chris got top 16 with Dungeon Mix.
All because I got unlucky with the fucking repairing.
Oh yeah, like he was gonna face Skulls and just wreck house.
I was
but
gonna
then he
face
got-
my grudge
But then
matchup.
you had to go against what, Chris?
Fuck, do I have to say it?
Yes, Judgment.
Yes.
Fucking Actor Knight's Judgment.
I'm surprised that shit is even popular. I remember when everyone said that was the best deck. Even Joel,
I'm still salty
even
about
the
that.
Joel and Dolan said that.
Actor Knight's Judgment. Choke on this.
Chris, you can end.
No. See, my last
Oh, you did?
last match. No. So I got 13th place, but my last matchup was against Dungeon Mix. The guy stacks 3 Glory Seekers on me back to back.
Bro.
You tell me you have a miserable time at Springfest.
I mean, no, I had a good time until, Judgment, but,
I had
you
a
know.
great time. I was having fun.
Yeah, see, I was
I liked
having
all
a
my
great time
opponents that
as
day.
well.
I liked all my opponents. They were all
Until I
cool.
faced Dungeon Mix, and they
Fuck you.
Glory Seeker me back to back 3 times.
See,
Oh,
Connor has been making love to that knife all night. Oh my god.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, to the fucking Inferno? Okay. Kinda weird to do that on the fucking, boomerang attack, but okay.
Correct. Iblis is the centerpiece. That's why Robert Mansour was calling Iblis to the center all day Saturday, rarely using Cradle for anything but its ability to get 3 cards in Soul. It's a very powerful deck even now, but it's boring as fuck, thus it's never been popular. Oh.
wait, what?
To enable Iblis Penetrate.
No, Daniel. The reason I've been playing my knife is I'm a fiddler, so I keep filling with these little rubber pieces with my knife.
Oh, Fiddler on the Roof. Sounds crazy,
I mean, Chris, you got this game. Yeah, I'm just fooling around. I told you. Just gonna fool around anyway. Oh,
don't
man.
understand why people can't just have a difference in opinion and not lead to insults. I didn't insult this guy.
Look,
He just
even Joel said it. Actor Knight's judgment is boring as fuck.
Wait, Joey, did you just scoop or did it crash?
I mean, I lost. I scooped.
Oh, well, yeah, you pretty much did.
But like,
I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't want to be that guy,
literally
but yeah.
say I'm wrong. You can say I'm wrong for this reason. You don't have to bring out shit like saying you must be an idiot. You're not very smart and shit like that. You don't have to lead to insults.
Well,
to
it
get
looks
your
like we're
point
having
across.
flame wars with the comments now. Well, you are
No,
anyway.
it's just no. It's not the comments. It's just Kip for short.
Yeah, too?
Kip for short. One of the people in the chat. Like just like with the guy who was saying like Iblis is the win condition. Yes, it's part of the win condition. The main parts of the win condition are you have good fields. You have good consistency. There's multiple
Danielle.
ways to win with the deck. Yes, the main one it starts with Iblis, and it could end with Iblis, but there's many other ways to win it with the deck.
Danielle, I was thinking of whacking someone with this knife before the stream, but their name will not be said.
Isn't that dangerous?
No, we all know, dude. We all noticed Danielle. I mean, I'm not. We all noticed that he had the knife. He said it before we even started the stream. Actually.
Connor, don't go Yandere on us, please. I'm scared.
Good shit. Yeah, I get it.
It just been no.
Barry,
No,
call the
'cause I
police.
Also, I should probably put out an update video soon.
Yeah. No, the thing is, I have a terrible flicking thing, like something like this. I would usually spend like just the whole night just using my fingers to like break
Holy
this in half.
shit, it's 1:30 in the morning.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Holy shit, I still have to babysit tomorrow.
I intend staying up the whole night, even though I have
maybe
fucking
we should
school in the
leave
morning.
the stream because we've gotten our point across. Okay, the whole point of the stream, everyone thinks it was just about bashing. No, it was about fleshing out when people were trying to hide some stuff from people in the community. Not
That is
going to
true.
quote anyone here.
Here,
People
Pushing
trying
up
to
that.
hide sides of them. People trying to hide bad sides of themselves that they don't want others to see because they want to keep an image. You can't have that all the time. You gotta be honest with people and not lie to them, because then you're gonna lose even more respect if someone figures out about that.
Also, don't repeat these mistakes.
Like always coming clean. I've done a lot of bad shit in my life.
Don't
I have.
repeat these mistakes.
Exactly. I learned from my mistakes.
Yeah, I think them girls like that.
Is your wife going to WCQ then, Danielle?
Is that supposed to say fighter or fidgeter?
Oh,
Why
I
not
think
both?
it means fighter. I think I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, fidgeter. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I fidget with everything.
Yo, guys, just quit the tournament. Justin is going to win again.
Bruh.
Nah, watch. Someone's gonna. Honestly, I'm annoyed the argument was deleted. Really? I mean,
Khrushchev has
why do you say? I
screen
mean,
kicks.
why
It
do
was
you care? You
compared
said
to-
Khrushchev has screenshots. You can look at it all you want now.
Yeah, Joel, it doesn't matter if it's Lee. You could just spread it. Please, you could literally.
I mean, you can
repost
literally
it.
post. I mean, if you feel the need, I don't think you're. I mean, like you said, you're not petty, but you could post all of it again. Like you could literally post all the screenshots Khrushchev has. But I know you wouldn't do something like that. But the whole thing about the stream, we're showing the bad side of the community. But then that is the point. You know there's a bad side to any community. But
Yes.
we can improve upon this by
Yes.
multiple ways. One, let's get on to the YouTube part of the Buddyfight community. Everyone has a different way of doing content, but that doesn't mean we should take shots at each other because people do shit differently. And I'm talking to ourselves and Joel.
I'm still surprised we didn't lose any subs.
Yeah.
We got 5
like-
dislikes.
We got 5 dislikes, but we didn't lose any subs. I'm still surprised by that fact.
I'll
Don't
check
jinx it.
mine. Yeah.
At least we're in.
Like most of the content I've uploaded is area stuff. That's because I usually would record all my raw footage with my friends at locals, and B, I'm lazy, so it's easier for me to grab my Screencast-O-Matic and be like, record.
Oh.
There was no need to keep to keep the toxicity going. What?
Like really?
Yeah. See, I respect that. I respect
I mean, that
it.
was kind of the whole reason of why we kept the post. We showed that there was toxicity, and also the toxicity would have ended a long time ago. Not saying this is all your fault, not in the slightest, but all that had to happen was Kersham shouldn't have. None of you should have went off track. First of all, you could have just said, I could just. I mean, you said it eventually. You said it multiple times, but I'm just saying early on, just to end the discussion, you could have just said, like what you said later on, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it in this way or for you to perceive it that way, and I apologize to all the French community and all that. That's all that had to happen. You did it anyway, multiple times, I will keep pointing out. But I'm just saying, if that happened earlier, and then everyone didn't start getting into it, like Kershaw, Joel, and all three of you, and then Kershaw also tagging the guy, I mean, that also put things in perspective, because he was also part of it, but nonetheless, I'm just saying, everyone stretched it out further than it had to go, and all that had to happen was people needed to not bring up irrelevant shit that wasn't relevant to the argument in the first place, and also, Daniel just had to apologize a little earlier, and none of you would have been Justin wouldn't have to step in, and none of that shit could have ever occurred. Also, Justin Gee is the best guy for using Hero Burn at Continentals. Best deck, best deck. Oh my god.
Like, what?
Yeah.
I'm still sad I didn't get matched up with Justin on Saturday. I didn't get to fight his heroes until after the 20th.
What? I'm still lost here.
I appreciate
I don't know
this.
shit, and I don't care about chat. I just want to know what the fuck Justin's doing with heroes. Because I'm confused.
It's his other deck, Joey. He plays Taco Burn, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Hero World
Taco.
Burn.
Yeah, Taco Burn, where if you're like a smart person or just know
Or
about
they're like Ager clone from Legend World. I was like, the fuck?
No. What I want to see in animation is.
Oh, that's what you thought he meant.
No, what I want to see in animation.
6 for 6.
No, I want to see an animation. Has anyone seen the old Taco Bell commercial where it's like 2 different type of tacos, and then it's a girl go, and she just goes, "Why not both?" It should be like, it should have one be superheroes and one be brain machines, and then the little girl is replaced with Takosuke, and it just goes, "Why not both?"
Well, Takosuke is just a superhero, he's not a brave machine.
Like really?
Well, the brain machines are like his major support cards for the deck.
Like who?
Why?
I don't know, man, cause Takasuki and Dark Heroes is fun as fuck.
Yeah, you got that the new brain machine that just came out, the 727. The deck plays called Super.
That thing.
And then you have call Super Machine because you search up. I think the one that I forget what like Brave Machine, like you play like the Brave Machine.
Oh, it's like it's because I get what you're saying, because Takosuke has Ride, and so Brave Machines help with Ride, while superheroes focus on Transform. So yeah, okay, now I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to ride on Takosuke's head.
Oh yes.
No,
Not technically. I mean, she's technically not on his head. He's like somewhat like, I think they showed like an overview before. Like she just like jumps on top and then he squishes himself down because he has like no bones, and then like he just goes off like in a corner and then he can come back up when he wants to.
No, don't care.
I
this live stream because I have to fucking babysit in like 7 hours, not even.
Yeah, but just remember, everyone, we weren't doing this stream to. Well, okay, Joey wanted to do this stream because he wanted to call out the community on being bad.
Yes, I did.
In a sense, that's wrong and right at the same time. He shouldn't. 2 reasons. One, he shouldn't have made that his main reason for doing the stream for the sake of let's show how bad the community is. That is something that needs to happen, but that shouldn't have been one of the main points. 2, it's also good because now we can show how much we can grow from this. We can change how we act towards each other, how the community perceives each other. If someone needs help on a deck, you can just say, I think you should do this. Don't say, what the hell is wrong with you? You're a bad player, all this kind of etc. bullshit. Just help someone. Helping and constructive criticism are 2 different things. Constructive criticism is telling someone you're doing everything wrong, or at least that's how people keep saying it. And That's what I mean. They're saying, at least if they're doing constructive criticism wrong. But all you should really be doing is going, do you need help with your deck? If you want help with your deck, or if you like, if I can offer my help, I can just ask if you want to do some changes to your deck. I think it can help you. Do you want your deck to win, or you're just trying to have fun? If they answer competitive, then just say, okay, I think this can help your deck, and then you do a long, maybe not a long, but just a discussion with each other through comments or the comment section of a post, or talking privately in messages, and talk about what you can change, and also go into deep discussion about that, because then that's how you help someone. You don't do the thing where you just say, you should be doing this, take out this, do that, and now you're good. That's not how you get your point across. To get your point across, you have to do it in a friendly manner. You don't shove something in someone. You don't like say, "Hey, do you like pasta?" Well, I've never tried pasta. You don't shove pasta in their throat and say, "You better eat this." You say, well, if you want someone to try something new, you bring it to their attention, tell them the good things about it, and then see if they're going to do that. And then if they're negative about it, you just leave them alone. If they're positive about it and want to take that turn, then that's where you start your discussion with friends and make friends throughout the community. That is the point I want to have this community get to. You make friends. Going to WCQ, Springfest was one of the most fun shit I've ever done, because I got to meet people that were friendly. We met subs, we met people that just knew of us and just wanted to get a little closer as friends, because we do know of each other, but we never had real talks with each other. Like, we don't necessarily talk all the time with Zach Zag and Justin G and all their group. But at the event, we got a little more in touch with them and got to know them a little bit better.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like at this Springfest, that was the first time I met in real life with these guys. Even how it was only a howdy do.
Yep, I think I said I'd play you later and I never got to it, so I still owe you a game, don't I?
Yeah, yes you do.
I'll play you in August.
I mean, honestly,
Daniel's going off. He's like,
Daniel's going, yatta, all over the place.
Exactly what I've been saying about people helping with the list. Yeah, I mean, he's right. I mean, I should have said this, but I'm literally just quoting shit Daniel said multiple times in, like, the Tri-State group. He said, just people should help each other, not be, like, at each other's throats. Like I said, when I commented in the fucking post at the end and people said I didn't need to add on to the flame. Okay, yes I did, because I pointed out another part here where I said that people should not be slitting each other's throats about shit. They should be kind to each other. Out of curiosity, Jalen, why do you hate Drum and Gal very so much?
Oh my god.
No. I can say it in a few words. I said it in my top 5 most hated deck. I don't dislike Drum deck because of Drum deck being good or viable or any of that shit. I hate Drum deck because I hate Drum the character. Drum is an egotistical asshole that thinks he knows what's best for his buddy. Especially that's how I felt in season 1. He did grow some of the character, but then Gal hasn't. I don't feel changed. Everyone says he's changed. I don't feel a difference. Yes, there are maybe slight changes to his character, but that's only his progression, and also maybe how the voice actor's gotten used to the role, and maybe how the writers have noticed how Gal is somewhat growing up, but at the same time he constantly brings out that kids are the future and kids are everything, so I don't know how he's technically growing up. But I hate Gal because, one, he has not lost until Ikazuchi, and the fact that people were shocked that he finally lost is a disgusting thought. That someone shouldn't have taken 80 weeks or however near 100 episodes or so, or like 75 or whatever, to finally lose a buddy fight. How to take an evil mastermind who just basically said, "I'm tired of people telling me what to do," to finally beat Gal. Not freaking people like Paruko, who's seen him fight all the time, and she only loses because the show has her misplay by attacking 1,000 Rapier instead of killing Gal with who has 1 life left, and she had Takasuke to attack with. or losing to like beating Genma because he draws a one-of that he randomly top decked, and it was the only way to possibly stop a Tempest Enforcer, unless, well, he had a Wrath trigger, but whatever, that's out of context. Gao basically top decked the only card that could have won the game. Because the Stufus Dragon Knuckle of like one game wasn't going to help him hit it, and then...
Yeah. He also cheated against Kyoya by magically top decking a Drum the Future.
You mean transforming card into Drum the Future?
It happens in the manga. It happens in the manga, so it's not cheating.
Well, technically nothing's cheating in the anime because Bushy doesn't cheat in the anime.
Well, no, but I'm just saying though, like actual cards transforming, it happens in the anime. I mean, it happens in the manga, so fuck continuity. It's real.
Okay, in the manga, Tezuka is an evil bastard.
No, son, no, dude, in the manga, Tsukikage goes from normal form to Big Shield on a whim.
Okay, that's cool. Well, there's also
you know what happens? No, he goes from normal form to Big Shield.
I thought she was like, I thought Gal was at like one life and she just didn't attack him or something.
No, but like no. He goes from normal form to Big Shield, and to beat that, Gao says, you know what, fuck you, Drum could do the same. Then he goes from normal Drum powers up to like 10,000 and like Raffle stops that nigga.
The Drum, well, okay, maybe the new manga
I mean, how are you saying that's not cheating? He changed one card in his hand to a different card. It's like how he beat Kyoya. Kyoya literally did the YOLO, I'm gonna beat you anyway thing. Then Gao changed his regular Drum Bunker Dragon into some random new card that helps him win. I don't know if you can count that. I don't know if you're just saying, oh, it's for the sake of the plot, but I call that cheating. You changed one card to a different card. In the middle of a fight.
It's what you call anime bullshit, Jalen. Come on, that's the dumbass plot armor.
Oh yeah.
That we talk about so much in the bullshit ending.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, maybe the character in the new manga that has Death Ruler Virial as his buddy will be a bit more interesting than the anime.
And also, I don't like Drum because he's always been like against Gao. Even when Gao's like trying to do anything, Drum is always second. Like always has a second thought. Like, I mean, yes, it's good for someone to like question things you do.
I love how the comments are actually arguing about the fucking anime. I think this is the point where we actually end the stream because everyone here knows it's pretty pointless at this point.
I mean, if anyone wants a whole stream dedicated to why I hate White Dragon Shield.
Fuck no. We need to have a discussion stream of our least favorite card in the game and explain why and rate why. Yours would be White Shield. Devlin's would be Byakuya. What would you... What? Joey's making
No. No. I will keep doing that. No.
Well, before we go, we have to link the Hangout chat to Danielle and Zero.
No. We do that after.
Okay.
Wait. Joel's like, I don't consider it cheating because changing cards is an established thing within the year.
Within the world.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Changing cards in the middle of a fight is not considered cheating.
I mean, you can change cards in a whim.
I mean, so I was playing a Drum deck, and then I have a Drum Bunker in my hand, but I need Neo Drum the Future. If I pull say I put both of them in a card sleeve, and I pull the Drum Bunker out, so now it's a Neo, it's completely legal, right?
Well, I definitely think it's
time to go.
Guys, anime crazy shit happens in World Break. A girl thinks nothing in knee socks is fine. Link it to me.
Just remember, I went sleep deprived for this bullshit.
Okay.
I have no life, so I have no problem with it.
I have a life.
Chris, you have a life.
No, I don't. I really fucking don't.
Well, I have a life and I need sleep because I also have to work out tomorrow.
Because you're Joseph.
My sore body from all the shit I did today.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so guys, that's a stream. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this all taught everyone a valuable lesson that the community can grow, but it takes
Also, we
you,
won.
you, and you, and you. That means all of you. It takes all of you to step up and just
We
be
won.
kind to each other.
Jalen, we won with this argument. 7 likes to 6 dislikes. We win. Well, that's it for the stream. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all our guests who had the time to come out and join us
Fuck yeah.
today. And next
And salt.
week will be an interesting stream because we don't know how many subs will have by then.
And salt.
Joey from TBI and everyone else signing up. Adios.
Yo, bye.